Hey Karthik, what happened? Why are you so upset?
I want to work in a top IT MNC, but I have tried in most IT companies and haven't been selected anywhere.
Don't worry, I have a solution for you. Visit Cloud DevOps Hub. It's a live online training academy where you will get complete step-by-step job-oriented, job-ready IT development and operation training with 100% placement assistance. You will also get real-time IT company knowledge from 15 years of experienced professionals mentored primarily on hybrid cloud including AWS, Google Cloud and Azure services with top 10 DevOps tool with practicals including multiple projects so that you will be able to work in any IT organization from day one.
Whoa, this looks great. I was searching this from long back. I want to know more and how it's different from other institutes.
You will be getting 24/7 community support by 50,000 plus professionals FB group, WhatsApp community, instructor-led live training, lifetime access to class training recordings, documents, PPT, study material with live projects, code repos, tips and tricks for DevOps activity, training certification, interview preparation, weekly mock interview, and resume making.
This looks promising. Where I can get more info?
You can also check the information of new batches and live online day-wise detailed syllabus learning roadmap at www.CloudDevOpsHub.com. Additionally, you can watch previous batch placements, success stories, student feedback, live sessions and recorded lectures on their YouTube channel at Cloud DevOps Hub. The most important thing is that students who have studied at this institute have taken multiple offers and are now working in the topmost IT companies with good packages. So what are you waiting for? Register today at Cloud DevOps Hub to give a new identity to your career. To register, visit www.CloudDevOpsHub.com.
Hello everyone, good morning. And as per the today's agenda or as per this weekend agenda, 27th and 28th May, we have to learn the Docker and Kubernetes. In the yesterday's session, we have covered up the Docker. What all things we have already covered up, let me show it very quickly so that you will be aware about it. We have started our thing with the virtual machine because at this point, before starting the Docker, we have to understand what exactly the virtual machine is. So we started our journey with the keyword or with the application virtual machine. We understand what exactly it is. We created the virtual machine in the Google Cloud. We created the virtual machine in the AWS. Are you agree with my point in the yesterday's session?
Yes, sir.
Yes. After creating the virtual machine, we have seen that some advantages or some disadvantages of the virtual machine into the cloud. After that, we have seen that how to create the virtual machine with the help of hypervisor into the local machine as well. That local machine approach is somehow okay, but it's not a very good approach because the size of the virtual machine, because of the operating system is very heavy, and transportation of the virtual machine from one place to another or one environment to another is very difficult. That's why this virtual machine is outdated. I'm telling around 5 years back or 4 years back, the local virtual machine concept has become the outdated. Now the time is, if you want to really need a virtual machine, create a virtual machine into the cloud and use it. But creation of the virtual machine into the cloud is also chargeable. We have to pay the rent. If we want to run 100 applications or multiple containers or multiple part of the application into the multiple virtual machine, then we need to create multiple virtual machine and then we have to pay the heavy rent. That is also a disadvantage came. So overcome this disadvantage, the new concept came Docker, which we have introduced in the yesterday's session. What exactly the Docker is? With the help of Docker, we can build, we can run, or we can ship any of the application anywhere. In the yesterday's class, we have created multiple applications, right? First application which we have created like this, our complete one of the web application or one of the web-based application with the help of Cloud and DevOps technology. Are you agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Right? We have created it and you understood with the help of this simple 5-6 steps, we are able to achieve, or we are able to create the one real-time web-based application which I have developed into the cloud, which is running into the cloud. I am able to access into my laptop. You are able to access in your mobile phone, laptop, everywhere. This web app application is the real-time application which is running on the World Wide Web, www dot some IP address or somewhere, with the complete functionality which is having, with the help of DevOps as well as with the help of cloud technology, we are able to see that part. Are you agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Those people who already missed the yesterday's session, the recording is already available on the YouTube channel. You don't have to worry. You can go to my YouTube channel from the www.youtube.com/c CloudDevOpsHub. I'm giving this link directly into the chat so that you can go into my channel and you can see the recording will be available. Yes, here is the recording which is available 15 hours ago, which has been uploaded. I'm just opening it, and I will give, and I'm giving you the direct link where exactly the recording is. Here is the recording which is available for you guys. Okay. So in the future, if you want to refer, you can refer it. Else I will give this link into our community as well after this class. Okay. Cool. And after that, we have created, we have understand that what exactly the infrastructure as a service, what platform as a service, what software as a service in a very high level way. This is basically we have to understand in our cloud computing, because this concept belong to the cloud computing, which I have already teach to my students in the cloud computing classes into the day 2. Okay. If you will come here again, if you will go a little bit down, in the yesterday's session only, we have created one more application, which is Windows 11 emulator. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
So
sir.
with the
Yes.
help of only one command, with the help of only one line command, my Windows 11 is up and running for you guys. Okay. Yes, this is the power of Docker. This is the power of cloud. Okay. After that, we have seen the architecture of virtual machine. We have seen the local machine, local virtual machine, cloud virtual machine, local machine with the help of hypervisor. What all the steps will be required? What all the steps will be required to create with the help of hypervisor? This we will see in our real-time classes as well. No need to worry. Okay. After that, we went into that there which type of multiple varieties of applications are available into the market, so that multiple varieties of environments are also available to run this application. But if you will run the every application into a small part, it will be very difficult, so that the new concept can bring everything into the one container. What exactly it means? Whatever your application, whatever is application binary, library, code, dependency, everything packed into the box. Like an example of mobile phone, when you are going to purchase a mobile phone with any of the company, like this phone belong to the Samsung company, right? So here in this Samsung mobile phone, there are a lot of component. Battery has been developed by someone else, mic has been developed by someone else, camera has been developed by some other company, right? So multiple components are there. If they will give independent or open components to you or tell you to assemble it, it may work or it may not work. Are you agree with my point?
Yes, sir.
Right. So what is the
Yes, sir.
solution? Pack everything inside a single container or single box and give it to the user. Definitely it will work. Same concept Docker is also using. In place of multiple components, small component, binary, library, code, dependency, environment setup, or so many things, everything our developers will pack into this container. We can bring this container from one place to another and definitely it will work. This is the concept of Docker. What exactly the Docker will do? Docker will help to create the container, to build the container, create the container, and run the application from one place to another. That is the use of Docker. Means container development system is Docker. Keep in mind, container development system or container development software is Docker. Okay. This type of container will be get created. Okay. This is called containerization technology. This is very popular. Most of the companies are using or they are going to use into the future for sure. Cool. Till now, all okay?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Now, Docker is a tool which can be run in, which can be installed in one machine. It will be very similar in the Windows, Mac OS, or any of the operating system. Okay. Docker, to understand Docker, we have to understand little bit more thing like node, images, container. Okay, what exactly the Docker is, what all definitions related to the Docker, which we have seen already, how to install the Docker. In the yesterday's class, I have teach you the Docker. I haven't teach installation in Windows. I don't want you to install anything in the local machine, because if you are installing in your local machine, means you are doing the local work. If you want to work into the real-time company, whatever the approach we have taken in the yesterday session, you have to follow the same instruction. Okay, because this is the way it will run in your real-time company. Okay, this is another way scripting approach, which I will teach in some couple of days. Okay, this approach says that if you don't know about your operating system, this command, apt command, will work into the Ubuntu operating system. But if you don't know any command, this curl command, download the script and run it. Whatever is the operating system, whatever is the flavor, everywhere it will run for sure. This is called scripting approach. And in the yesterday's class, I show that creation of virtual machine with the one click. Yes, let me show it quickly also. If I'm going into this link, okay, I'm going into, where is my window? Yep. I'm going into this place. Okay, the link is labs.playwithdocker.com. I'm one click, first click, I'm clicking on the start, so that with the help of Docker, it will allow me to log in. Okay, as soon as I will log in inside it, I'm getting an option, creative instance, creative virtual machine. If you are still thinking virtual machine creation is tough, I can prove that with the help of single click, without any knowledge, I can create a virtual machine. I'm just clicking here. As soon as I clicked, virtual machine, Linux virtual machine is ready. It's not tough at all. Okay. Anyone knows any of the Linux command? Give it to me, please. Raise your hand and give it to me. Any of the Linux command? ls, cd, date, anything, pwd. Yes, pwd. Someone has
mkdir.
someone has already given the pwd. I'm just running the pwd command. I'm into the root location, so I'm getting it. With the help of ls, if any files are there, it will be visible. Means in this place, you can learn Linux free of cost. You don't have to worry. Just go into this link, okay, and create your Docker account and log in it and use it. Here, there is a difference. I created the instance, but why node came? Yesterday, I given the answer. Can you give the answer back to me? I requested for the instance, but I get a node. Why?
A VM with software is installed. We are getting
VM which contain application or software. Which application? Docker software has been installed. That is why it's called as node. Okay.
Okay.
Someone has given the answer, pre-installation. Yes, installation happen into the virtual machine. That's why it's called node. In terms of Kubernetes, in terms of Docker, in terms of application perspective, we have to call virtual machine as a node. Virtual machine, kids will say it's a virtual machine, but when we will become mature, we will call as a node. In your company, it is called as a node. Okay. So I am requesting a virtual machine. Docker is getting installed automatically inside it, and I am getting a node. Someone has given the answer, semi-furnished. Yes, Docker is already installed. It is semi-furnished machine for me. Means they are giving the platform to me. How come he is giving the answer? Because he understands the yesterday's session. If I'm going back here, yes, he already platform he is providing, means Docker is already installed it. It is a semi-furnished house for me, means some furniture is already there. That's why we are calling as a platform as a service. We are calling semi-furnished. This is the example for the semi-furnished. I'm really happy. Okay, cool. Now, after that, what we have seen it, we have created a mergeable machine in our environment and we have used it, right? We have created the Jenkins server installation with the help of Docker in the yesterday's session. Okay. And after that, if you will come here into this place, there are a lot of things. Don't think that this Docker is that much. Docker is never ending. Okay. I'm teaching whatever is very important at this point. I am explaining to you guys. Okay. In the yesterday's session, we have did this part as well. Jenkins application creation with the help of Docker. Okay. Now another concept is also available. Docker file. What exactly it is? I will take this image. Okay. Chalo. I will take this image. Okay. Till now, we have an image. We are taking the image from the internet or from the registry, from the Docker Hub. Guys, are you agree? We are downloading with the help of Docker pull command. We are downloading the image. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. From Docker
And
Hub.
Yes,
Yes,
and we
sir.
are running the command docker run and it is creating the container. In the yesterday class, we have did that part, correct? But this is Docker is that much? No, Docker is some more thing. Building of file, building of commands. With the help of command, we can build the images as well. How this image has been developed, that also is a part which we have to learn it. Developers or DevOps people write this Docker file. We will build it. We DevOps engineer will build this file and create the image. We will push this image into the Docker Hub. From the Docker Hub, we are downloading and we are running it and creating the containers. This is the flow we have to understand completely. Plus, there are a lot of things. How to running container will become an image. What are the troubleshooting steps? How to save the image? What all steps are there? We have to explain, understand that part as well. Docker cheat sheet, we have to understand some Docker related commands as well. Around 20 commands if you will understand, or even 15 commands if you will understand, you will be a 5-year experienced person in Docker. Okay. Troubleshooting commands we have to understand into the Docker. After that, Docker related cleanup related activities we have to do into the real time. When we will face any of the problem, we have to understand that part as well. And this is the image which will be very important. Okay, what this image says. If you will see this image at this point, we have an image, we are directly pulling it and we are running and creating the containers. This is what we did into the yesterday's class. Correct? Agree, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? Cool. Now, if we have a container, if we have 1 container, 2 container, 5 container, 10 container, we can manage with the help of Docker commands. But think it, if you have 500 containers, if you have 5,000 containers, is that possible? You can manage with the help of Docker commands. You will run one by one command for everything.
No.
No, right? Practically is not possible. Maintaining of 10 container is okay. Maintaining of 100 containers is not possible with the help of Docker commands. Impossible. Okay. But in the real time, we have some applications like which application? I am taking example for the Netflix because it is very popular. Netflix has this many containers, half millions of containers running per day. If half billions of containers you have to maintain by commands, practically impossible. That's why the new tool came into the picture. The tool name is Kubernetes. Means this container can be managed with the help of tool Kubernetes. It can be used in any of the cloud, Google Cloud, Azure, AWS, or any of the cloud. This Kubernetes is 100% same in all the cloud. Are you agree with my point or you know? Anyone here who can say that, sir, this is different in this cloud?
No, sir, this is same.
100% all the command, all the functionalities, features will be same. But there is a one more point here. In the Google Cloud, it is very mature as compared to Azure and AWS. Can anyone give me the answer? Why I'm telling in the Google
Because
Cloud,
Docker is built in Google.
not Docker. Kubernetes is built by the company
Okay,
Google.
sorry.
Okay. Kubernetes is a tool which has been
That built in the
developed,
Google.
which has been developed by the company Google. That's why Google Kubernetes engine, GKE, is the most powerful, most usable. 80% or 90% companies are only using the Google Cloud Kubernetes engine. Okay. The reason is whatever the some extra features are available in Google Cloud. Okay. If you don't hear the name, that is also fine. Istio, Service Mesh. Anyone hear about the Istio? 5 years, 10 years experience person?
No, sir.
No. Istio is the advanced feature of Kubernetes. Service Mesh. Anyone hear about the Service Mesh? No. Right.
Hearing first time, sir.
What is Service Mesh? Give me the answer if you know it.
Can you write in chat, sir?
Service Mesh. SERVICEMES.
He said he knows right now. He don't know before this one.
Okay.
He
chalo.
is hearing first time.
I agree. I know. Because see, what will happen? We learn for 1 hour, 2 hour, and we write into the resume that I know this thing. It will never work. Okay. We have to do the practicals. We have to do a lot of things. That's why my course has been created like that. Multiple practicals we have to do it. Don't think that I will learn for 1 hour and I will write into the resume, and in the resume he will definitely catch you that you have just learned the basics. That's it. Okay. We have to go into the deep. These are the features available in Kubernetes, which is only available into the Google Cloud, nowhere else. Okay. That's why I decided that we will learn the Kubernetes into the Google Cloud, because in the future, Google Cloud is the primary cloud where the Kubernetes will be on very high level. Okay. So yes, I will help you out. I will teach the Kubernetes in the Google Cloud to you in my batches or in the today's session as well. Chalo. I hope this overview is clear that container has been created. Now we have to move into the Kubernetes place. Correct?
Sir, so containers are built by Docker and those are managed by Kubernetes, right?
Absolutely 100% correct.
Then why we are writing that Docker file for images, sir?
Okay. How these images will be developed? Somewhere the development happen. Acha, chalo. If you are using the Windows 10 operating system, you are directly a user. You are downloading from the internet Windows 10 and you are using it, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Someone is developing, right? Microsoft is developing the operating system for you.
So here developers are writing the Docker file to create images, right?
Correct. Developers can do, or we DevOps engineer also has to involve into that part. In this development part, then the building will come into the picture and the image will get created.
Okay, okay. Now I understand the flow, sir.
Yeah, this is the flow, okay, which we have to understand. See, I can't, if I will teach the Docker file and this part in the today's class, the Kubernetes will be completely missed. Trust me, okay? Because if I will teach this part, Kubernetes will be missed. So I don't want to miss the Kubernetes. I want to give the high level of overview of the Kubernetes as well. So let me show the syllabus, okay? What all things we have to learn it. In the yesterday class, we have seen the high level overview of virtual machine, Docker, overview of virtualization, virtual machine, okay, containerization and introduction to the Docker Hub. Okay, this is part we did it, so I'm just making it green. Okay, after that, account creation, Docker overview, little bit of Docker overview we did it in the yesterday's class. Okay, plus Docker installation, we have did the Docker installation into the Ubuntu machine. Okay, Docker architecture we have understand, and some Docker basic command we have understand. Okay, so I'm just making this part also green. Okay, creation of image we haven't did. Okay, we directly run the containers. Okay, we have downloaded the container and we have run it. We have directly pulled the Ubuntu image and hello world container and understand the Docker architecture. This practical we have did in the yesterday's class. Are you agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right.
Yes, yes.
This practical is still pending. Okay, and we created the Jenkins application with the help of Docker inlay. This is also we did into the yesterday's class. Sorry, my bad. Cool. Okay. Now we haven't understood about the Docker lifecycle, Docker file creation, create the Nginx container, tagging, pushing, logging, verify, Docker, and so many Docker troubleshooting commands, assembling commands, creation command, real-time day-to-day activities, which we have missed it. Okay, which we will see into our day 32 of our batch 30. Okay. Cool. Now I'm starting the new topic, which is Kubernetes. You will understand everything. No need to worry. Okay. In the Kubernetes, what exactly the Kubernetes? If I will open the Kubernetes PPT, okay, here I'm giving a good name so that you will remember the things. Game of pods. Here the new keyword came, pods. What exactly the pod? Anyone here who knows the answer? Raise your hand, switch on your camera and give me the answer. What is pod? Yep. Guys, if you will give the answer, if you will give the wrong answer, you will be understand that you are giving the wrong answer. Okay, so that in the interview you will give the right answer. Give the wrong answer also is fine for me. Yes, Vijay, go ahead.
Shortest area, some collection of containers area like that.
Collection of containers. I agree with this point. Okay, but this is a 10% answer. Still 90% is pending.
So smallest
Job which we
One
create.
by one, Danish, go ahead. What you are telling?
Sir, pods are nothing but like jobs which we create to build.
No. If you are telling nothing, guys, forget about this keyword nothing. Okay, because most of the students are telling that, sir, this is nothing. If this is nothing, then why you are giving the answer?
Hello.
Yep, go ahead. Who is that?
Okay. Hi,
Yeah,
Rajkumar this side.
Yeah, Raj, go ahead. What is pod? Simple.
So pod is something which we call containers, and it two terms came from Kubernetes.
Correct. Yes. 30% answer is completed. Yes.
And again, I say container or pods. It's kind of microservices we use to deploy our application.
Okay. Okay. If you will deploy any application, if you want to run any of the application, it will run as a pod. Correct. 70%
As a
answer
pod.
completed. Yes.
And pod doesn't have kernels. It is going to use your physical host kernel in it.
Okay. Chalo. 10 more percent you have added. 80% answer is correct. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Good. Chalo.
Thank you.
Now let me explain. Okay. It's a game of pod. Wait now I will give 80% answer. I got it. Okay. Chalo. Let's continue. In the pod, what will happen? Containers will be there. Whatever the containers are developing from the Docker, we are playing with the container here. Pod is a Kubernetes term. In terms of Kubernetes, container name has been changed as a pod. Multiple containers can also be available into this pod. Okay, I will explain in a very deep, no worries. Okay, if you will see, let me give an overview what we are if some students are new here. Okay, we are from the community. My community is a Docker or DevOps engineers, which has a 53,000 members already. So you are not learning by the person who is just started yesterday. No, we have started our journey around 10 years back in part of teaching. Okay, that's why this is my 30th batch, which is already running. If you will see my community, where exactly it is, I'm going here. I'm just opening my DevOps community or DevOps engineers community. I'm the person who is the admin for this or moderating person this thing. And I have a 53,000 DevOps engineers like you are already in this community. It's a Facebook community, Facebook group, as well as we have a WhatsApp group also. If you will come to my website, okay, in my website, in the homepage only, the communication will be very fast. That's why we are started making the WhatsApp community as well. If you want to join my community, just click into this link, come to my website, click on this link, and you will be inside my community. Okay. And in short, I can say that you can just scan this barcode and join my community as well. Sweet and simple, right? We are from the community. We have already 53,000 members, around 5,000 members already reach into my WhatsApp groups as well. I don't have only one group. I have a 50 plus groups, which we are maintaining it. Cool? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Good. And how many students are know me from before that also? Umar, yes. What about others?
Me, I've been knowing you from April or May.
Achha, April only. It's okay. Anyone 1 year, 2 year, 5 year old?
Me, I'm 1 year, 1 year sir, worked in non-IT and IT.
That's okay. That's okay. No worries. Cool. That's good. No worries. Okay. Chalo, let's go more deeper into it. This is my community. We have started our journey like this. Okay. And if I'm coming into this place, I would like to explain you from the very basic. Now you have to give me the answer. What is the meaning of this wheel or this logo of the Kubernetes? What does it mean? Can you guys give me the answer?
Sir, that's a type of maintenance
To drive.
Okay. Yes, it's a wheel for drive something.
In the ship,
I think the 7 pillar that
the
Kubernetes use.
steering in the car is steering in the ship, right?
Yeah, it's a steering for the ship. Simple keyword.
one master maintaining the number of
containers.
Correct.
Managing the ship containing containers.
Correct. Managing a ship, multiple ships are there. This is the steering for the ship. Where is the ship? This is the ship. Docker is a ship which will take the containers and go from one place to another. But when it will go, it has to be managed by the Kubernetes. If you will see this logo, this is the steering of the wheel or steering for the ships, and it can be maintained multiple ships with the help of this steering. That is Kubernetes. Got the meaning of this logo? Got the meaning of Docker logo?
Yes, sir. It is an organization tool which we use to maintain all this.
Correct. It's an orchestration tool who will maintain the containers. It's a definition. Cool. I agree with your point. Yes. Chalo. Let's go more deeper into it. To understand Kubernetes, we have to understand these all things. Containers, cluster, minikube, kubectl, kubelet, and so many definitions. If you know this part, then only you will call yourself as a basic Kubernetes engineer. Okay. At this point, if you don't know, try to understand this part. Okay. After learning the Kubernetes also, there are so many things which you have to learn. If you will learn this thing, you will say that you have a 6 month of Kubernetes experience. Okay. If you will learn this thing, control plane, KTS API, desire state, pod, replica set, deployment, services, namespace, job, volume, daemon set, stateful set. If you know all these things, then with the practical knowledge, then you can say you have one plus year of Kubernetes experience. And with the help of only these 2 definitions or 2 page with the practical, you can ask 10 lakh package. Simple. Okay. So what we have to understand? We have to understand this part. We have to understand this part. One is the infra part. I'm dividing Kubernetes into 2 parts. One is infra part, one is application part. What is infra part? Developing of Kubernetes cluster is the infra. Sikha, mute yourself. Guys, what is infra? If I will ask the question with you, what is infra?
It's a service.
No, infra is not a
In
service.
term of IT, we can say infra is something where you have everything collected all together. It can be network, it can be compute, it can be storage, right? So these things.
Kind of correct. Infra, which we have to develop it. Servers, services, virtual
Compute, network, storage.
compute, network, storage is called infra. Okay. When I'm
It's like environment, right?
Environment. When I'm talking about the infra, means I'm Kubernetes development part, I'm doing it. Okay. And there is another part, application, because in this infrastructure, application will run. If the application will run, this all things will come into the picture. Okay. And I will try my best to explain both the things in the today's class or today's session. Okay. Chalo. Node. We have already heard about something about the node. What exactly the node is? It's a kind of virtual machine where the software has been installed or where the components of application is installed. That is called node. Have you watched this movie Minions?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What will happen in this movie? Switch on the camera. Give me the answer. What happens in this movie? What is the concept of this movie? Guys, non-technical question, movie-related question. What happened in this movie? Yes.
No one is don't know, I think.
Forgot.
You watched the movie, you forgot. Very bad. Everyone is doing a specific work. No, I'm not agree with this answer. Okay, what will happen? This is in this movie. There are so many minions are there. This yellow dresses people are minions, and there is a manager or there is a master person for him. Whatever this master person tell that, minions will do that activity. If the master say go and die, this minions will go and die. Remember this happened in the movie?
Yeah, master and slave thing.
Yes, sir.
I will compare the thing with the technology. Okay. In this movie, this is the master. These are the person or minions. Whatever the master is telling, minions will do. If they will tell that go and die, this minions will go and die. Okay. So in the Kubernetes also, there is a master, there is a minions. Lot of minions will be there. One master will be only there. Minions are the nodes. If master will say, do this thing, minion will only do that part. Okay. So if you will understand in this way, there is a Kubernetes master will be there. Multiple nodes, multiple ports, so many things are there. Whatever the master will tell, this node will do that activity. Simple. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Node is very similar to the physical virtual machine or virtual machine. Node provide all the necessary services to the application. Node in the Kubernetes system is managed by the master. If these are the node, who is maintaining this node? It has to be maintained by the master. Okay. Okay, chalo. Let's come into the theory of Kubernetes. What exactly the Kubernetes is? Kubernetes is an open source container orchestration system, which is for automating the computer application, deployment, scaling, management, scaling, high availability for the thousands of container can be maintained with the help of software Kubernetes. It is originally developed by the company Google. Means Google was the parent company to develop the Kubernetes software or Kubernetes application. Okay, keep it in your mind. Now, at this point, it is maintained by the CNCF. Very important question. If you are going to become a DevOps engineer, you have to give the answer. See, who is telling that you are a DevOps engineer already? Anyone here who is searching the job as a DevOps engineer or cloud engineer? I know everyone is searching at the back end, but no one is telling here. Rajkumar, Prem Kumar, you are searching the job as a DevOps engineer. Give me the answer. What is CNCF? Guys, I know out of this 50 students, everyone has written Docker, Cloud, Kubernetes in the resume, right? Then give me the answer. Very simple question. What is CNCF? Yes, Rajesh. Okay, no one knows. Chalo, leave it. Let's listen me. See, CNCF is the organization. The full form is Cloud Native Computing Foundation. Whenever any of the open source software has been developed, any of the software has been developed, which has to be run free of cost. This is Kubernetes. This is very, very good software, good application. If Google want, he can earn the money from this Kubernetes application as well. Okay, by selling this, by giving on rent, people will take it. But what will happen? There is an organization of CNCF who will take all the open source software freely available into the market and develop this thing without profits. Okay, so that the software will become popular. Okay, they want to make the things popular. That's why this type of software will always be in free. But Google don't want to sell anything on free of cost. Correct? This is the organization which is a community. They want to increase the availability. They want to increase the popularity of the software. So CNCF is the organization who will maintain this software free of cost, like us. If let's assume you want to work something for your namesake, right? Then you can work into this type of organization, CNCF. If you want to make your name popular. Got my point?
Yes.
Right? So CNCF is maintaining the Kubernetes at this point. It is designed by the Google. Okay, the idea is completely developed by the Google. Currently, it is maintaining by the CNCF. This Kubernetes software has been written into the Go language. It has been developed in 2014. Means around 9 years back, it has been developed. If someone is asking 15 years experience in Kubernetes, practically not possible. Okay, say it is not possible. Okay, because it has been developed in 2014 itself, and at this point it's a 9 years old only. Okay, Kubernetes this software is offered by every cloud. In AWS, it is coming as Amazon EKS, Managed Elastic Kubernetes Service. In Azure, it is Azure Kubernetes Service, AKS. In Google, it's a GKE. Keep in mind, in AWS, it's EKS. In Azure, it's AKS. In Google Cloud, is GKE. This Kubernetes is 100% same, whatever we are going to learn at this today. Okay. Now, when I'm talking about the Kubernetes, we will create this type of infrastructure in the just couple of 5 minutes. Okay. In the next 5 minutes, we are going to develop this type of infrastructure. What exactly it is, if you will try to understand, these are the nodes, means these are the virtual machine. Backend will be the virtual machine. There will be some Kubernetes master who will maintain this virtual machine. Guys, at this point, this is okay. Able to understand this part? Master and worker. Single master, multiple workers. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo. Let's understand this into little bit deep way or with the practical approach. Okay, I just teach only one line and I'm telling let's do the practical. Yes, you will understand the practical also. Chalo. I'm going to my cloud. Which cloud? It is a Google Cloud. This is the home page for the cloud. console.cloud.google.com is the console of the cloud, means home page of the cloud. My project name is March 22 paid, and this is my project name. Okay, I'm just closing everything so that this is my home page will be visible to you. If you need a Kubernetes, or if you want to search any of the service, there are 3 lines are there. Click on these 3 lines. One tab will open. In this tab, if you need a virtual machine, you can go here. And yesterday we went into this place and we saw that, or we created the virtual machine with this option, create instance. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? At this point, I don't have any virtual machine. Okay. Chalo. What I'm doing it, I'm going here again. I'm going to the Kubernetes part because I need a cluster at this point. Now, one of the technical keyword came into the picture, cluster. Can anyone give me the answer? What do you mean by cluster?
Collection of nodes.
Collection of machines, collection of nodes is known as multiple virtual machine, multiple nodes is known as cluster. Absolutely agree. Okay. Means with the help of this option, multiple things will happen. Okay. Cool. This is my Kubernetes homepage. Nothing is there. It's completely empty. This is my virtual machine page. This is also empty. Nothing is running. Are you agree with my point?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, cool. Now-
Sir, whatever VM we create there, whether it will reflect here or we have to do here.
Whatever we will develop, it will be visible into this place. Virtual machines will be visible into this place. If Kubernetes will be there, it will be visible into this place. At this point, nothing. It's empty machine, empty infrastructure.
No. My question is, if we are creating in VM instance in that tab means whether it will reflect here.
No, if it's a virtual machine, it will be only reflect here.
Okay, fine.
Okay. If you will
Okay.
create a Kubernetes, then only it will be reflect here.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Good question. Simple question. Chalo, I'm going here. I'm taking the screenshot for this thing. Okay. With the Snapple tool. I would like to develop this part. So I'm copying this. I'm going into the pen. Okay. This is my pen open. I just pasted here. I'm just making it full screen. I'm taking the cloud, GCP, Google Cloud. Okay. Google Cloud Compute. Okay. And here I'm creating a Kubernetes cluster. The name will be GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine, which I'm going to develop in front of you. At this point, I'm into this place. There is no cluster. There is no virtual machine. I need a Kubernetes cluster. I would like to develop this complete part. Okay. Which is I'm going to develop in front of you. Okay. This part I'm going to develop in front of you. I'm into the Kubernetes cluster part. Here I'm into the means I'm developing the master. I'm clicking on the create. As soon as I will click on the create, okay, some options will be visible for me to create a Kubernetes cluster. There are 2 types of clusters are available at this point into the Google Cloud. One is autopilot cluster. From the keyword, what does it mean? Autopilot. Everything is automated.
It will itself manage.
Everything is automated. You don't have to worry for anything. I don't want to give everything to the Google Cloud. I want to do it by own because you are coming here for the learning purpose, right? And I have to teach the manual steps to you. So I'm clicking on this place, switch to the standard cluster. Standard means simple. All the options will be manual. We have to develop all these things. I'm switching from autopilot to the standard one. I'm clicking on the switch to standard one and the autopilot has been removed and standard one has been came in front of me. Okay. Because I want to teach you the manual steps. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I click on the standard one. If you want to go into the autopilot, click here and go there. I don't want to go. Now I need someone's name. Please, anyone give me your name.
Rajesh.
Rajesh. RAJESHCLUSTER. I'm giving a name Rajesh cluster. Okay. Means whatever I'm going to develop in this image, I'm giving a name Rajesh will be the master cluster. This name I'm giving. Okay. And here I'm taking all the default configuration. Okay. I'm going into the node pool. I'm going into the nodes. In this node, I'm taking 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM. Okay. I'm writing here 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM. Okay. 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM, which I'm taking it at this point.
Sir, here each and every node will be taking 2 CPU and 4 GB RAM.
Obviously, yes. All will be 2 CPU and 4 GB RAM. But I haven't did the 3 configuration. That's why I'm not explaining. Okay. At this point, I created a 2 CPU. Let me develop the project also in the today's class. So I'm taking a big machine. Okay, 4 CPU, 8 GB RAM. I'm taking 4 CPU and 8 GB RAM in the, because I would like to develop the project also in front of you. And here, this is the 2 CPU, 8 GB RAM. I'm taking off 50 GB space. Okay, I don't need 100 GB. I'm taking a 50 GB, means in this place, I added 50 GB storage as well. Okay, for one part. And here, if I'm coming in the node pool, how many nodes are there? Whatever number I want to take, 3, 5, 7, 10, 11, 100, 200, whatever you want, you can take this number of nodes. I'm taking is 3. So 1, 2, 3 will be created for me. Can anyone experienced person give me the answer why we are taking 3? Why we are not taking 1 or 2? Why I'm taking 3? Experienced person.
Because we need 3 nodes.
No. Why I'm taking 3? This is my
To
question.
maintain high availability.
Correct. To maintain the high availability. What does high availability means? Can anyone give an answer? What is high availability?
In case any node will down, it will be used from another node.
Correct. I got the answer.
Services will never down.
I got the answer. Okay. If it's a 3 machines, okay. If by any reason one is going down, if by any reason one goes down, application will be up and accessible with the 2 nodes. By any reason, if one more node is going to be down, application will be handled by one application and this will be come up in some couple of seconds. Okay, so my application will be always up with the 2 or 3 nodes always. That's why I'm keeping minimum 3 nodes. You have to take minimum 3 nodes if you want to create a cluster. Are you agree? Yes or no?
Sir, I have one question.
Just Rajesh or Suman, go ahead. Suman, switch on your camera and ask the question. Yes, Suman.
Yes, sir. So
Switch
I
on,
wanted
switch on
to
your
know
camera. Switch on your camera. Everyone want to see you. Yep, Suman, go ahead.
am I visible?
Yes, you are visible.
Okay, so I want to ask about the difference between high availability and fault tolerant.
Yeah. At this point, I don't want to take this question because we will be into the theory otherwise. Okay. That I have already teach. I will show you where exactly I have teach. Okay. If you will see my syllabus in the virtual, not in the virtual machine, in this place, high availability, tolerance, all these things I have already teach into the day 10. Okay.
Okay.
Because this is the theory part. If I will take this theory part, we will miss the practical or we will miss the today's project. That's why. Okay. This I have already explained. Okay. Cool. Chalo. Now I'm here. Now my question is, guys, my question is still open. Why I'm taking 3? Give me the answer, please.
High availability.
High availability. Okay. We need high availability. That's why we are taking in 3. Okay. In the real time, in your company, you will see 5 or 7 node cluster. Okay. At this point, I'm creating a 3. Okay. There is no difference. In place of 3, it will be 5 or it will be 7 or it will be 11. Okay. If you will work in the big MNCs, then it will be 11. Otherwise, 3, 5 or 7 will be very common in all the companies. In my company, we are using 7 nodes cluster. Okay. Cool. This is the configuration which I'm making for 1. And I'm going here and I'm putting the keyword as value is 3. So that 3 nodes will be get created with the same configuration. 2 CPU. Okay. 2 CPU, 8 GB RAM and 50 GB storage. Okay. This is what happened in this node also. Okay. And this will happen into this node as well. 2 CPU, 8 GB RAM and 50 GB storage. Till now all okay? Because I took the option 3 here. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, is there any chance to increase the CPU number?
There are a lot of chances. You can go here, whatever you want, 16, 128 GB, 32 GB, whatever you want, you can choose it. Okay. Okay. I'm taking this one because I want to develop a project in the today's class. Okay. So this is the configuration which I'm taking and I am just clicking on the create. As soon as I will click create, what will happen? I am submitting my request. It will take around 3 minutes. Okay. 3 to 4 minutes and Rajesh cluster will be ready. Rajesh cluster, which will be into the US Central 1 zone, I'm just keeping into this image so that you will understand very easily. Rajesh cluster, US central zone, okay, and 3 nodes. So 3 nodes. If you will see this image, node 1, node 2, and node 3 will come. Okay. If you will see here, again, CPU memory is still not yet come. It will come in couple of seconds. You know, backend, what is happening? At this point, there is no virtual machine. Agree?
Yes.
At this point, there is no virtual machine available in my environment. Correct? If I will refresh it, can I refresh? I am clicking on the refresh, and you will see some virtual machine will get created at the end. At this point, it is not yet come. It will take around 1 or 2 minutes. Okay. Virtual machines came. 3 virtual machines is creating automatically. Got it?
Yes.
Right? 1, 2, 3. What is this 3? In this image? In
Nodes.
this image, 1, 2, 3. Nodes. Nodes, man, nodes. Don't call it a cluster. Nodes. 3 nodes are this, and this is the cluster which is going to be created in next 3 minutes for me. Cool?
Cool.
Guys, now ask the questions. Okay, related to this, please don't go to out of topic. Related to this, ask the question if you have anything.
So I have one doubt.
Switch on the camera. Rajesh, switch on the camera. Yeah, Rajesh, go ahead.
Am I visible?
Yeah, you are visible. Go ahead.
If we create a 3 nodes for our high availability, so if sometimes the whole cluster will be corrupted.
It will never happen. Okay, it will never happen. Okay, it will never happen. Your question is not valid. Okay, by any reason, if something will happen, multiple nodes will get recreated in next 30 seconds.
Sir, we have created 3 nodes only. What about the master nodes?
Correct. We have created 3 nodes. Yes, go ahead.
But we have not created the master node.
Master is this one. Here is the master will get created automatically. Means it's not a machine. It's just a configuration.
Okay.
Okay. It's just a configuration will be taken care from this place. And work will be done by this person or this node.
Can you show this thing in AWS?
No, I don't want to show in AWS. Otherwise, I have to spend again 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. I will show in my classes. Okay.
Whether this is like auto scaling, like that, it is concept or
auto scaling is a feature into this part. Okay.
Yeah.
Auto
Okay,
scaling, I have already explained in this classes. Okay. Auto scaling, yeah, here is the auto scaling part. Okay. Yep.
So because Taruni here, I have a question on that pods creation. So you are saying that
still I haven't reached to the pod. I'm into the node only. I'm into the infra development. Okay. Application we will do in the next 15 minutes.
Sure. So even in case of node, you are saying 3 nodes you are creating for more availability, right?
Correct.
So are you saying if the node is I'm like by some situation happened, it went into bad condition, are you saying all the requests will be redirected to this new node or existing node?
By any reason, let's assume one node is creating a problem. This node of node 1, by any reason, this is down. Okay. So these 2 nodes are still available. He will perform all the activity. Correct.
So already in process request, what is going to happen with those nodes?
See, if by any reason this is down, Kubernetes will create a new node in 30 seconds. So again, it will become a 3. If one will go down with any of the reason, 2 will handle the load. Okay. 2 will handle the load for the 30 seconds or whenever it will not come up. But Kubernetes will make up this node in 30 seconds again up.
This will handle a new request, but what about the existing requests that these nodes are already in progress? Are they going to redirect to this new?
See which old request, new request? Traffic, you are talking about traffic?
Yeah, traffic, yes.
Traffic will be, there is a load balancer. Load balancer will handle the traffic. If this node is down, it will not send the traffic to this node. Traffic will not come to this node because it has to be handled by the load balancer.
Got it. Makes sense. I
Right?
missed that load balancer. Yeah, thank you.
Correct. Okay. If you will see this is a cluster. When any of the application we will host, there is a load balancer type of thing will come into the picture. All the requests will come to the load balancer first, and then it will distribute the traffic based on the load balancer configuration.
Okay, makes sense.
Anyone here can give me the answer?
Means it will get ingress concept, right?
Correct. Yes, 100% correct. Yeah. My next question was that what is the load balancer in Kubernetes? Name of the load balancer. It is ingress.
Yes, got it.
Okay. Good. Very good, Praveen. Yes. Cool. Now what I'm doing it, my cluster. Let's verify the cluster is ready. Still this is creating. Let me refresh it. Yeah, this is up and running. Green color is coming. It is up and running. 3 nodes, 6 CPU, 24. It has been multiplied. Means when I'm talking about the cluster, when I will see the cluster, I will not see 2 CPU, 2 CPU, 2 CPU. Here the detail will be like 8 CPU, okay, which is already multiplied. This cluster is of 8 CPU and whatever the 8 is 24. Where is that? 8 CPU will be visible here, or 24 GB RAM will come automatically, because this is belong to 8 GB from here, 8 GB from here, 8 GB from here, and 24 GB RAM will be visible into this place. Cool. This is what is showing here. This is what we have developed here. Digestible till now?
Actually, there are only 6 CPUs, right?
Where is 6 CPU? Which one?
2 and 2 and 2.
2 to 2. Sorry, 6. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, 6 CPU. 6 CPU. I agree. 100% you are correct. Okay, I was wrong in this place. 6 CPU. Correct? Yes. Cool. Good. Yeah. This is how the cluster has been developed. Now,
so here in this Rajesh cluster, we simply created 3 nodes. That's it, right, sir?
That's it. This is what the image says. Okay. Now, I will not touch this virtual machine. Okay, because these are the workers. You have to always deal with the master node only. If you want to send any of the requests, you want to send any of the command, you have to run the command into the master only. Master will do the work with the help of workers. Okay, means now you will only deal with the master node. You don't have to you don't have to deal with the worker nodes. The reason is this is a master. Whenever any of the new requirement came, your requirement will be handled by your lead or your manager, right? He will take the requirement, then he will give a work to you. Yes or no? In the real time, this thing happen?
Yes.
Right? Same concept. We have to use it here only. Whatever the new request will come, it will be come into this place. Now I need an answer from you. In which term of command the Kubernetes master will understand? Give me the answer. What is the command line here?
Linux.
kubectl.
kubectl. Yes, kubectl. What is the full form of kubectl?
Kubernetes control.
Kubernetes control. Okay, you have to control your complete Kubernetes cluster with the help of kubectl commands. Means we have to understand the kubectl commands also here to manage the Kubernetes cluster. Looks good. Okay. Chalo. Now let's go more into the theory part so that we can digest some more things.
Sir, I have one more doubt.
Yep, go ahead. What's your doubt?
Sir, we are giving infra for
Sign,
node,
switch
like,
on your camera. Sign,
yes.
switch on your camera.
Is it visible?
No, but yeah, you switch it on. Yeah, go ahead with your question.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is visible.
Sir, we are giving infra for that node, like 2
Correct.
CPU, 8 GB RAM.
Correct.
Sir, we are not, there no need to provide the cluster infra. We are not giving any infra to cluster.
There is no cluster. If a manager will not do any work, he will get the work done by you.
Okay.
So why we have to waste our CPU memory with them?
Yes, how the cluster will
The
work,
manager
sir?
can be non-technical person. That is also fine, right?
Yes.
That is just same concept here.
Fine.
Okay, he
Thank
doesn't
you.
require CPU memory load and all these things.
Fine.
Yep. Cool. Yep. Chalo. Now, what at this point, I'm just closing this all. This is my cluster. This is my virtual machine. I'm going into this place. Okay. Here, when we develop this part, there are so many multiple components has been developed. Okay. Kube API server, control plane, kube scheduler, kube controller, cloud control manager, etcd, kubelet, kubeproxy, container runtime, DNS. Guys, if you will understand all these things, then only you will say that you know the Kubernetes cluster infrastructure. Okay. If you don't know this all things, you will never say that. Don't say that you know the Kubernetes cluster. We have to understand this all components. Then only the Kubernetes infra will be written in your resume. Okay. In the high level, let me take all these things. Okay. Whatever we have developed, okay, it should look like this: master node, worker node, worker node, and worker node. 3 worker nodes I have created, 1 master I have created. Now I am taking this image into my pen, okay, and I'm going to explain you this all things. Okay, here what I told, if any of the command has to be run, it has to be run with the help of kubectl command. Here it is kubectl. Now, if you will ask the question, sir, where I will run this kubectl command, right? There will be some terminal, black screen will be there, from where you will run the kubectl command. Are you agree?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir, yes.
This kubectl is connected with the master. This is master node. I'm dividing this cluster into 2 parts. This part is master. I'm keeping into the orange color. One more part, this is worker. I'm keeping into the blue color. Okay. Don't get confused. Okay. I'm just writing it here. This is MAST master. This is worker. Okay. Now kubectl command will run on the master. So prove it. I am ready to prove the things. This is my master. There are 3 dots are here. There is the option connect. I'm clicking on the connect. One command will get generated. Okay, copy this command and run into the Cloud Shell. I told black screen, terminal screen will be there where the commands will be run. Here is the command. We will run it. We will run into the Kubernetes master. Okay, and it will perform the activity into everywhere. Give 30 seconds to him. Okay, so that it will be ready for me.
Sir, what is the major purpose of this kubectl command, sir?
If you want to talk with the Kubernetes cluster, you have to run the Kubernetes kubectl commands. If you will not run the kubectl command, Kubernetes master will not understand anything.
So for managing the cluster itself, for talking
managing everything. See, if you want to talk with me, we know English, right? That's why we are able to talk with each other, right? We want to talk with the Kubernetes master. He understands kubectl language. Got it?
even with nodes also.
We don't want to deal with nodes. We are not talking. We are not talking with the individual persons. We are only talking with the master. See, so guys, understand this diagram. This is kubectl command. I am talking with the master. This is not connected with the worker. This is only connected with the master. Guys, understand the basic. If you know the basic, you can give any of the scenario-based answers. When I'm taking the interview now, I will ask basic question. If you know the basic, you can able to give any scenario-based question, because this thing cannot be spoon feeding. If you will understand the logic, you will able to give any answer in the future. I know a lot of students already learned the Kubernetes and all this thing. Have you learned this like this?
No, sir.
No, right? No one will teach you the architecture like this and prove everything. I am going to prove you everything. Okay. See here, I'm trying to connect to the Kubernetes cluster. Okay. This is my arrow. I'm trying to connect to the Kubernetes cluster. I click here. I came into the terminal. Guys, give me the kubectl command. Anyone give me the kubectl command? Experienced person.
kubectl get nodes.
Yes, I'm running the kubectl get nodes. Very first command I'm running. Kubectl get means give me the details related to the nodes. I'm pressing enter. As soon as I will press enter, node related information will be published here. 3 nodes are there. 3 details are available in front of me. Name Rajesh cluster 10kz. Sir, prove that where is 10kz. I can prove that part as well. Where is 10kz? 10kz. Here is the 10kz, right? My first node. Second node 3hh1. Where is 3hh1? 3hh1 is here. What is the third one? 1650. Where is 1650? Here is 1650. Cool. I run the command. I get the node detail. I can see from my screen as well. I can see with the help of command as well. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Means in future, you have to only run the kubectl command into the master. It will give all the details to you. As soon as I run any of the command, my first command reach to the API server. API server check that control manager that this detail is correct or not. The question came, which is correct or not. This answer has been come from the etcd. What is etcd? Etcd is a database, DATABASE, database for my Kubernetes cluster. Okay, this is the database for my Kubernetes cluster. This command here from the API server, it went to the database. He checked that 3 nodes are there. He given the answer to me into the screen that 3 nodes are there. These are the nodes. From where it is coming? It came from the database. The database of Kubernetes is etcd. Remember in your mind. Cool.
What is API, sir?
API. Guys, experienced person, give the answer. What is API? Application Programming Interface. What is Application Programming Interface?
It is like mediator.
Mediator. If you run anything with the help of API only. Guys, if I'm talking with you, how we are talking? There is an API of the Zoom application, which is allowing you and me to talk.
Yeah, yes.
Application work on API. All the applications are working on API. If you are accessing my website, www.clouddevopshub.com, you are hitting my API, then the request will come to you. Technical things, very simple technical technology.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So API is the request where all the requests will come. With the help of this, it went to the etcd and it give the answer that 3 nodes are there. He given the answer. Okay. And then there is one more component. What is the one more component? The component is kubelet. What exactly this kubelet? This kubelet will be available in every worker nodes. Okay. How master and worker will get connected? They are connected with the kubelet. This line belongs to the master and worker connection with the help of kubelet. How the master and worker are getting connected? With the help of component kubelet. Kubelet. Anyone want to say some more thing related to the kubelet? What is kubelet? Experienced person who already trained into the Kubernetes, give me the answer. What is kubelet?
It's act like an admin, sir.
It's like an agent, not admin, man. It's an agent.
Agent, sir.
Yes. It's like an agent who has all the information related to the node. He will gather all the information and he will pass to the worker, pass to the master. This is the work of kubelet. This is the agent. Okay. I'm writing it as an agent, AGENT. It will be available in all the worker nodes. This is the agent. Okay. If someone who is that girl asks about the load balancer question, Jagni, right? Jagani.
Taruni.
Taruni. Okay. Taruni,
Yeah.
If anyone want to go, any of the application want to go to the internet, then we need a load balancer. We need an ingress. Correct?
Yeah.
How the ingress will be developed? In which component it has been developed? It will be developed into the kubeproxy. The English meaning of proxy is just a connectivity between from one place to another is known as proxy. Right? So kubeproxy is the component which will allow any of the application to go to the internet with the help of load balancer, with the help of node port, with the help of cluster IP, with the help of ingress. Multiple options are there. Just remember the load balancer at this point. Got it? Everyone? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Now, in this application, now after these 2 components, okay, there are some components are also there. If you will see here again, I'm making in different color. What is this? Here the Docker will come into the picture. Here is the Docker component, which will be available in every node. Okay. With the help of Docker, this pod containers will be get created. These are my application. Okay. What is this? Inside a Docker, application is there. APPLICATION. If you want to run any of the application, it will be visible into this component. Okay. This will be inside the Docker. Means pod, service, replica set. If you hear this keyword, this will be inside the application. Got it? Digestible? Not digestible?
Sir, is a kubelet is like a metadata.
Kubelet is an agent, simple.
Okay, fine.
It's just an agent who will pass all the information of worker to the master. That's it.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Sir,
Kubeproxy,
here Docker come into part, right?
Docker.
Yeah, yes. The application you are saying, right? It is
Mhm.
like pod. Whether the same container we discussed yesterday,
Correct.
same like
Same
it
only,
is pod.
same container is the pod. Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
In Kubernetes, the English will be changed. Container will become pod. That's it. English will change.
Okay.
Okay. Rest every functionality is same. Cool. Okay. Now I would like to explain, guys. This is very difficult to remember. Okay. You can't remember it. I am giving you the simple image to remember the things. Okay. Now understand this. If any request coming from the internet, it will go to the API server. If it's related to the database, it will go to the etcd and give the information. If something you want, something automatically has to be happen. Management, there is a control manager which is available here, control manager, okay, who will control the Kubernetes cluster. Means everything, whatever is happening, it has to be controlled by this control manager. The name itself is very similar. Control manager, he will manage the complete Kubernetes cluster. Okay. Scheduler, let assume you told to the Kubernetes, this activity do at 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. So this activity will be scheduled into the scheduler, so that this activity will be saved into that place, and on the particular time this activity will happen. This thing will be happen into the scheduler. If you want to do any activity on a particular time automatically, then scheduler will come into the picture and he will perform the activity. Okay. Kubelet, if you master and worker is getting connected with the help of kubelet. Kubelet is connected with all the components inside the worker node. Docker will come into the picture if the application will come into the picture. If there is no application, Docker will not be required. If you don't want to run any of the container, Docker will not be required. But obviously we will create an infra, we will run the application, we will run the Docker, and Docker will be small, this much part into the Kubernetes cluster. Okay. And how the image will come? Again, image will come from the image registry, that is Docker Hub. Now understood this image?
Yeah, yes.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Any question? Yes. Guys, any question, feel free to ask related to the Kubernetes architecture. Because this is the very important thing. If you will give the interview, if you don't know this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 definition, straightforward rejected. Simple.
Can you tell once more, please, sir?
It's very difficult. You can ask what exactly you haven't understood.
Understood everything, but it's blank little bit. It's new to
What
me.
is the role of a control manager? Control manager.
Controller. It will control everything. Simple. It will control whatever the things are happening. It will control with the help of control manager. If you want to schedule something that on a particular time, this thing should happen, then it will get saved into the scheduler. Where all this information will get saved, it will get saved into the etcd database. Master and worker, how they are connected with the help of API server into the kubelet. This is the agent which will be available in all the nodes. Inside the node, if application is there, means whatever application we are running, it will be very small thing inside this, that will be into the Docker, that will be into the Docker runtime. How the image has been created, image has to be downloaded from the Docker Hub. Same Docker concept will be this much, and then Kubernetes will come into the picture like this. Whatever I am explaining, the theory is written into this Red Hat website. You can have a look. I will give this link. You can understand this theory as well. If you are really interested in theory, you can read the theory into this place. Easy, secure, expandable. This is how the architecture look like. It can be run on physical machine, virtual machine, private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud. This all things we have already discussed in our day 3. Okay. So I'm not explaining this part at this point. Okay. After that, what are the control plane? What is Kube API server, Kube scheduler, manager, etcd, whatever this thing I haven't explained, node, code, or this thing. This all theory definitions is available into this place. Okay. I'm giving you this link. Okay. So that if you are interested to read the theory, you can read it. Okay. Now, I would like, guys, if this is clear, can we go more deeper into it?
Sir, what is this kubelet, sir?
Can anyone give the answer to him? What is kubelet?
It's an agent.
It's act like agent.
It's an agent. It's act like
It is an agent which has information about the nodes. It passes to the master.
Very good. Very good.
Super, bro. Super.
Good. Nice. Chalo. Now, this is the infra. If you will develop the Kubernetes cluster, this is what is the infra. Okay. Whatever I am showing it here, this cluster, this node is the infra part. Okay. Now I am coming to the application part. If I'm coming to the application, there are a lot of things: pod, services, volume.
Sir, I have a doubt, man.
Go ahead.
So the cluster has the SSH key where we can connect the external terminal.
Cluster, I have already connected with the SSH option. If you will come here, I click on this place, I click on the three dots, right? Connect. So this is the SSH connection I did into the cluster.
Okay.
Means I have connected to the cluster. Here is my fetching cluster endpoint or data, and Rajesh is my cluster name, which I have connected with the help of SSH only. Got it?
Got it.
Cool. Yeah. Now this is the infra. I'm just parking this infra part. Now I'm coming to the application part. Okay, means running a application. Okay, when I'm talking about the application, multiple things are there. We are very much confused till now. What is pod, right? The circle which is visible here, this is a pod for me. What is pod? Which contain volume and container. The circle is a pod. Chalo, let's take it simple. This is a node. This pentagonal is looking like a pod. This hexagonal is looking like a node. Means this is my virtual machine. Inside the virtual machine, Docker is there. Inside the virtual machine, there is a kubelet is there, agent. Inside the virtual machine, inside the node, there are lot of multiple pods are there. What is pod? These circles are pods. This is pod 1, pod 2, pod 3, pod 4. 4 pods are available here. If you will see this pod, the pod IP is 1. This pod has only one container. Okay, this box I am calling as a container. Pod contain one container. Pod can contain multiple containers and volume. Now the new keyword came, volume. What is volume?
In Docker, if you lost one directory or one container, it will be shared.
Simple answer. Storage place is volume.
Storage.
Okay, where the data is getting stored, that is known
Database.
as volume. Not database. Okay, where the data is getting saved, that is volume. Okay, database is a different thing, which has a tables and rows and columns. That is called database. Okay, volume where the data is getting stored. So data is stored in this cylindrical. Application will run in this box. Means in one pod, multiple containers, one volume is also possible. Multiple containers, multiple volume, one container, one volume is also possible. This is the ideal case. The pod number IP 10.10.2 is the ideal case for the container, and volume is the ideal case for a pod. This is called pod. This all are also called as a pod, but this is the very common scenario. One container, one volume is known as pod. Got it?
So, sir, if anyone asks me what is pod, means a collection of containers and volumes, you can say.
That is pod. Simple. Okay. It can be, you can, if he is expecting something more, you can say that if any single container is also a pod, if multiple containers, multiple volumes can also be a variety of pod. But in ideal case, one container, one volume is a pod. All clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's go. This is a pod. Okay. Now the question is, sir, how to create a pod? Can anyone give me the answer? How to create a first? Chalo, let's come into this infra only. First, tell me how many pods are available in my this cluster. Give me the command.
kubectl get pods.
Very good.
kubectl get pods.
Get whatever you want the information. Guys, mute yourself. Mute yourself. kubectl get pod. I'm running this command and I'm pressing enter. I'm getting an answer. No resource found in the default namespace. None of the resource, none of the application is available into the default namespace. Nothing is available. Okay. Sir, can you, we are not able to understand the command. Sir, it's very tough. Can you explain me from the UI? I'm ready to explain from the UI as well. Okay. Chalo, let's go to the Kubernetes cluster. I'm going into the Kubernetes cluster. Okay. Because I want to make the things very simple so that you will able to remember the things. Okay. I'm going here. I'm going into the Kubernetes cluster again. This is my cluster. If you will see here, second option is workload. What is workload? If any application is available here, Rajesh cluster, I'm choosing it. Okay, Rajesh cluster. If any application will be here in the Rajesh cluster, it will be visible to me. Any application is there? No. Any pod is there? No. Any service, any ingress, any load balancer is there? No. It's completely empty, new infrastructure, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Nothing we could.
Right? It's completely empty. I run the command kubectl get pod. I'm not getting anything. Kubectl get service svc, nothing, none of the service. One service is there, which is of the Kubernetes service. Okay. So this will be available for sure. Okay. But in the UI, it is also not visible because this is a service which is internal service, which will not be visible into the UI. Till now, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
the
sir.
requirement is, sir, can you create a one pod for us? I can say that yes, I can create a pod. Guys, but before that, I need an answer from you guys how to create a container in the Docker. Give me the Docker command so that I can teach you the Kubernetes command.
Install Docker.
No, if you will give this answer straightforward, interview will say bye bye, tata, thank you.
Docker run.
Correct. DOCKER run.
Hyphen ITD.
ITD.
Image.
Leave hyphen ITD. I will take the image name
Hyphen
nginx.
name.
No, leave it. Simple command. Docker run nginx will create a container for me. Are you agree?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
nginx, if you have a particular version, you can give some number 1.12, whatever the number is there, or you can give the latest so that it will take the latest version and it will get created for me. Container will get created with the help of this command. How many people are agree?
I agree, sir. With the port number, we can.
Port number is the secondary part. If you want to run into the internet, then only port number will come. I need a container. I will get a container with this command. Simple.
Okay,
Correct?
sir. I agree.
Chalo. Now, this is a Docker command. Okay. Now, what is the Kubernetes command? I will remove this. Okay. The command is very simple. In place of Docker, the keyword will get changed to the kubectl. If the kubectl is written, means it's a Kubernetes command. Okay. Here I'm giving the nginx. Here I'm explicitly telling this is the image nginx 1.16. Here it will go to the Docker Hub by default because Docker command will directly go to the Docker Hub. There is no other option, correct? But in Kubernetes, we have lot of options. We can go to the Google Cloud repository, Amazon repository, Azure repository. So many options are there. If you want to go to the Docker Hub, you have to tell him hyphen image and go into this image, then it will go to the Docker Hub. Got it? Able to understand the difference between Docker container and Kubernetes pod. It will create a container for me. This command will create a container for me. This command will create a pod for me. Experienced person able to understand? Sir,
excuse me.
Danish, switch on the camera. Yes, go ahead.
Yes. Sir, if we have an account in Docker, we have to mention in the last that hyphen with the link over there, right?
See, in the Docker,
Hub.
we don't have to mention anything because it will directly go to the Docker Hub. Okay. In Kubernetes, there are lots of options. Google Cloud repository, Azure repository, AWS repository, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. So many repositories are there. If you want to go to the Docker Hub, then you have to mention the hyphen image and the image number. Here also is the image number, right? I will make it 1.16 so that it will be same. 1.16. This image and this image will be same, but you have to return only this keyword hyphen image. So that it will go to the Docker Hub.
Got it.
Got it? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I am taking this command. Okay. I'm taking this command, I'm running it here. Before that, I'm just checking kubectl get pod. Anything is coming? No, nothing is coming. It's empty. Okay. Now I'm taking this command. Okay. And I'm pasting it here. kubectl run nginx, pressing enter. As soon as I will press enter, pod nginx has been created. One pod has been created. Let's verify. With the help of kubectl get pod command, you can see here one nginx pod has been created. Okay. One application nginx is running. Confused? Not able to understand or understood?
Understood.
Yeah, understood.
Sir, can you repeat, sir, this command?
Umar, I feel you are already trained. You are telling to everybody, right? You are already trained.
No, sir, I didn't train on this.
Then you haven't learned anything about the Kubernetes, okay?
No, okay, Kubernetes I have learned, but this commands, can you repeat?
Without command, what you learned? Chalo, I will explain. Okay. kubectl get pod. If you means I with the help of this command, I created the pod. Okay. As soon as I run this command, I get a output pod nginx has been created. From this key, why the nginx keyword came? Because I given the name here. Nginx has been created. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. And with the help of this command, I just verified kubectl get pod and the pod is visible here, which has been created 8 seconds ago. If you are tough, if you feel that commands are tough, no worries. I can show from the UI. I'm going here into the workload. You can see here, everything will be visible into the UI itself. One nginx pod is running. It is visible into this place. Where it is running? It is running into my Rajesh cluster. Go to the image. This is my Rajesh cluster. Inside that, in this place, somewhere my one nginx one pod is running. The let me take it into the circle. Okay. In this circle, this is my nginx is running. nginx. That's it. Simple.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Now, sir, and what is nginx? Chalo, give me the answer. What is nginx?
It is a pod we had created now.
Correct. It's a pod. You learn Kubernetes, you are giving the Kubernetes answer. But what is nginx?
Server.
It is a web server actually.
Web server.
nginx is a web server. Okay. If you want to run any of the web app, not from my side, switch off, mute yourself. Background noise will not come. nginx is a web server. Okay. It should run into the web application. It should run into visible to me. Sir, where it is visible? Guys, help me out. I want to see into the internet. Experienced person, give me the answer. Whoever already trained into the Kubernetes, give me the answer. How come this application will be visible into the internet? Yes.
With the worker IP.
Where is the worker IP? We have to generate the IP. Yes. Teach me how to generate the IP. Guys, trust me, tell me how many people has written Kubernetes into the resume? No one.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Anyone written Kubernetes or Docker into the resume?
No, sir.
Now so everyone will say no only. Chalo, leave it. Okay. Now one application is
This nginx pod connected with one worker.
It's a worker only. It's coming into the worker tab. This is worker only. This is pod, but it is coming into the worker tab because this will work for us. This is the application. Okay. Now, guys, my requirement is, chalo, let's understand Docker. Yesterday, we have learned that nginx. Now I want to see over the internet. What we did yesterday, we written some more thing. -p,
Port.
80, double column, 80, double column, 80. We have written this thing into the Docker, right? So that nginx will be visible into the port 80, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
We have to do this thing also in Kubernetes, obviously. If I will teach this thing will command, you will get confused. I will teach with the help of UI. Simple. Okay. Because I want you to understand the thing. So I will run this into the port 80 of the Kubernetes where this is running. I'm going inside it. I'm going inside it. Inside that, there is the option expose. Anyone heard about this keyword expose?
Yes, sir. Port exposes so that with that port number we can access the application.
Correct. And clicking on expose, Kubernetes is very intelligent. He knows Nginx will run on port 80. Now there are a lot of options are coming. Load balancer, cluster IP, port, node podder, so many options are coming. I'm taking as a load balancer. I'm clicking on expose. As soon as I will click on expose, one more service will get created. Okay. One more service of Nginx will get created. It is creating. It will take 30 to 1 minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute, and one service will get created. At this point, I am refreshing it. Any service is coming? No, nothing is coming. Let me check the same thing with the command as well. Okay. kubectl get svc is service svc. Rajesh, mute yourself. Umar, mute yourself. At this point, one service which is pending. Okay. One Nginx service is going to come, which is pending at this point. We have to give 30 more seconds so that this service will be up and running. Okay. Let me run this command again. Yes, one service is visible at this point. One IP address came. Let me check with the UI. It is pending, right? It is showing creating at this point. Can I refresh this?
Yes.
Yes. I'm refreshing it. As soon as I will refresh, one IP address came. What is this IP? This is the IP address of my Nginx pod which is running. Let's verify. I'm going here. I'm just pressing enter. Something Nginx is running. What is this Nginx which we have created just couple of seconds back?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Digestible? Is this tough?
Yes, sir.
Is this tough? No, it's not.
No.
No,
You have
it's
to
not tough.
Just understand.
Understand.
Just
Yeah.
understand the basic concept. Okay. In Docker
Yes.
hyphen we have written here. We have just go the expose part expose. Same concept. Whatever is in Docker, same concept in Kubernetes also. Just keywords are getting changed.
Sir, if you want to write in that command means here kubectl run expose 8080 you have to give.
Yes, x8080 load balancer. Okay. So that it will create as a load balancer, because here I created as a load balancer, external load balancer. If I will not create as a load balancer, it will not be visible over the internet. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Good. Guys, can we take a 5-minute break here, 5 or 10-minute break, and we will continue our learning?
Yes, sir.
Guys,
Yes, sir.
yeah, guys, I want you to invite your friends also. If you want, please invite your friend so that we all will learn together. Because at this point, just see here what we have seen it. We are coming down. We have taken care, means Kubernetes, introduction of Kubernetes, I have taken care. Okay, that's it. And we have created, we have taken the practical number 22, Google Kubernetes engine we have created, and yeah, that's it, we have created. Okay, so I'm making this part as a green, and after that I created a one pod and one service also as a load balancer. That's it. This part I have created till now. Okay, and we will continue this part only in the today's session, and I will going to create a project also in couple of minutes. Okay, in the next time we will start in next 10 minutes. We will create a project also in the today's class. Okay, so what I want you, just the strength is less only, so you can invite your friends also for the today's session. Okay, so what you have to do it, you have to go to the Cloud DevOps Hub. I'm giving this link. I'm giving this free workshop. I'm giving this link only. Register here. Just pass this link to your friends and let him register as well, and let him join as well. Is that okay?
Yeah, fine, sir. Yeah.
Yep, sir. Thank you.
Cool. Yep. Let's take a how much minute break? 5 or 10?
12:50 will be back, sir.
How many
10
minutes?
minutes.
10 minutes?
12:50 will be back.
14 minutes. No, man, 14 minutes is too much. 10 minutes only. Okay?
Fine, sir.
10
Yeah,
minutes.
fine.
I'm starting the clock. Please be back in 10 minutes. Okay? And invite your friends as well.
Fine, sir. Yeah.
Thank you. Guys, time is up. I am back. What about you?
Yeah, we are back. Yeah.
Everyone?
Yes.
We are back.
Cool, good, nice. Guys, you understood our last example, right? What we did basically, we have just created the Nginx pod inside the Kubernetes cluster. And if you will see here in the services, one load balancer also we have created. First, we deployed the pod. This is called deployment. We did the deployment of the Nginx pod. After that, we have exposed over the internet. It become the service. It is acting as a load balancer. It is working into the IP and it is visible into the internet. Correct? This is the flow happen. Everyone agree with my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Let's see a little bit more theory and then we will go inside it. Okay.
So please repeat, sir.
What to repeat? What to repeat? Tell me. We created a pod. Okay. Let me go here. We created this pod Nginx. With the help of this pod, one deployment happened, which is running into the Rajesh cluster. It is up and running. When we want to see over the internet, we created a service. The service of Nginx has been created. This service will work as a load balancer. It will react as a load balancer. So the traffic will get distributed and it is acting or it is available into the endpoint. It is available into this IP. This IP is up and running as a Nginx application over the UI. This is what we did in the last 15-20 minutes back, right? Now I'm coming back to my theory. This is just a very high level overview of pod. There are so many concepts are there inside a pod, which we have to learn it. Okay. We will continue in our classes. Okay. This is the manifest for the pod as well. I can't explain you at this point. This is a YAML file, but I can show you the magic, how this has been written. Okay. If I will tell you, anyone is worried about coding? Are you guys worried or thinking that coding is tough? Anyone here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Most.
Yes.
Most.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
People are telling coding is tough. Chalo, no worries. Okay, let me show you something. Have you heard about the tool Visual Studio? Visual Studio Code?
Yes.
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 What is this? What is this tool?
It's a platform to execute.
No, I haven't heard it. Can you give me the proper answer? Good answer. What is Visual Studio?
IDE.
IDE, correct. What does IDE mean?
Integrated development environment.
Yes, informatic environment development. Okay, IDE with the developers are using to write the code. Okay, I'm creating one file 27 by YAML file. Okay, what exactly this file will happen? This file is the today's date which I'm creating as a YAML file. If you're thinking you are worried about the coding, okay, first let me show you something, which type of coding and all these things. Then I will come into the coding. Then it will be good. Okay, first thing, coding is not tough. Keep in my mind. Okay, keep in the mind that it is not tough. Okay, whatever we want to develop is just a one click. Let me show you first, then I will show you the big thing. Till now in the Kubernetes application development, what are things will be there? Experienced person, give me the answer. Pod creation, service creation, replica creation. Yes or no? These all things will be there.
Yes.
Right? Chalo. If I will make the coding, if I want to do the coding, I have to write what you want to create it. Let us assume you want to create a pod. KUBE, just type cube dot pod. Okay. Cube dot pod you type. You can type this much, cube dot pod.
Yes, yes, sir.
You can type at least this much, yes or no?
Yeah.
If you will type this much, just press enter, full coding is done.
What it is YML? No?
Yes.
Is there any extensions for this?
Yes, there is an extension. We have to write with the help of plugin. You have to download the Kubernetes plugin, KUBER, so that all the Kubernetes coding will be done automatically. I have installed this Kubernetes plugin, which is the name is deploy, debug and bug. It is what exactly it is. It will do the complete coding for me. I don't have to do anything.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Chalo. If you want to develop something else, KUBE, experienced person, give me the answer. Deployment, replica set, daemon, configuration, ingress. Someone was talking about the ingress, right?
I want to call ingress.
Ingress.
Ingress
Okay.
controller.
Ingress controller. Correct. If you want to develop the ingress controller, just type cube.ingress, press enter. The ingress coding is completely done. You don't have to do anything. This is how the DevOps engineer writes the code. And if you're worried that how to write a code,
it is an YAML syntax. YAML.
Can you repeat it?
It is an YAML. It is an YAML syntax.
It is a YAML syntax. Yes, YAML file, YAML syntax. It is written into the Kubernetes terms because it's a Kubernetes coding, which we will not do. Our software will do, developer will do. But if we want to see it, we can do it like this as well. Just a one click and everything will be written automatically. This is what I want to teach to you. If you're worried with the coding, first thing, if you want to ask the 40 lakh package, you have to show some magic to them. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, obviously.
If you need a 30 lakh package, 40 lakh package, you have to do some smart work. At this point, all the smart work has to be done by the tools. We have to do the configuration, then only we can ask that much package. Chalo, leave it. All these things, coding is a secondary part. Let me teach all these things first, basic thing, and then we will come into this thing. Okay. So whatever you want to create, pod you want to create, this is the pod configuration. Just one click and pod configuration will get created. Service, we have already created with the help of UI. No need to worry for that part. If you want to write the code, just cube.service, it will get created. You want to create replica set, replica also will get created. If anyone here can give me the answer, what do you mean by replicas? What is the English meaning of replica?
Duplicate version.
Duplicate. Duplicate. Why I'm creating a 3 nodes here? I want to make Manish,
highly available.
Highly available. Whatever the NGINX application I am running, if by any reason one of the node goes down, it will be available into the another node. Correct? And it will be accessible for me. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? That's why we have to create our application into the multiple nodes. That's why this replica concept will come into the picture. Means by any reason, if one will go down, it will automatically create another one, and you don't have to worry at all. Who will do this all activity? It has to be done by the Kubernetes itself. We don't have to worry. We just have to write this keyword replica, double column, how much you want, 5, 10, 15, 20. 15, 20 node or NGINX application will get created automatically for you. This is called Kubernetes. Okay, this is happen into the Kubernetes. There are so many features are there into the Kubernetes. Let me explain you into the theory. Deployment, just one click, deployment will happen. Scheduling, if you want to schedule anything, with one click, one configuration, scheduling will happen. Scaling, one click, scheduling will happen or scaling will happen automatically. Load balancer, we already created with one click. Yes or no?
Yes.
Can I create one more load balancer?
Expose, yes.
Yes, with the expose button, it will get created. Cool. Okay.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. What is meaning of self-healing, sir, and not
self-healing? If I will come up. Okay. Batch execution. If thousands of files, lakhs of files are there, it can execute it in the batches automatically. Rollback, guys. What is the English meaning of rollback? In your company, you are every day hearing that we are doing the rollbacks after the deployment. Undo. If anything, if you deployed anything, yeah, if you deployed anything, it is not correct or by any reason some issues are there, you can do the rollback. But in Kubernetes, rollback is also automated. You don't have to do it. If something is not working, Kubernetes will revert into the previous version automatically. That is called rollback. If you are doing manual monitoring, in the Kubernetes, monitoring is not required. Automatically monitoring is there. Everything, this all deployment, scheduling, scaling, load balancing, everything is just a one click or it is automated in the Kubernetes. That's why companies are moving toward the Kubernetes. Kubernetes equal to orchestration of the containers. You don't have to worry about the containers. Automatically, everything will happen with the help of Kubernetes. That is called Kubernetes orchestration system. if I'm talking about the self-healing, from the English, what does it mean? Self-healing? English meaning of self-healing?
It will take some time to heal something.
It will
Sir, in
heal
English,
automatically.
healing
If something
will heal.
It will do itself.
it will
It
do
will-
itself. I will create an application. I will make the mistake inside it, and you will see that Kubernetes will fix it automatically. Okay. I will explicitly do something wrong, and you will see the magic. Kubernetes will self-heal and make the application again up. I will do in front of you. Okay. Automated rollbacks. If something goes wrong, it will go into the previous version, just one click. If you feel that lot of traffic is coming, just one click and auto scaling will happen. If you feel lot of traffic, you have to distribute it. Just create a load balancer, automatically it will be distribute the load. These all are the features of Kubernetes, which we have to understand. If we don't know these features, we will not call as a Kubernetes engineer for ourselves. Okay. I will teach all these things, no worries. So let's go into that part. There are some Kubernetes commands which we have to understand by heart. These are the very basic commands. Okay. kubectl get name, get pod. We have already seen it. Get nodes. We have run this command. We have run this command. Deployment replica services. We haven't teach. So I'm not teaching that part. Some troubleshooting commands, describe command, some deleting command, some monitoring command, logging commands, all are also there, which we have to be aware about it. If we don't know this part, we can't say that we are the Kubernetes engineer. Okay. Some more advanced level commands are required, which we have to understand it. Okay. And then let's come into the actual place. Okay. There are a lot of things we have to learn, guys. Okay. Deployment we have to learn, stateful set we have to learn, config map we have to learn, job we have to learn, secrets we have to learn, persistence volume we have to learn. So let me give some part of my Netflix case study. Okay. Because I'm going to explain you the Netflix complete case study in my classes. But if I will take an example of the Netflix, simple term, if I will ask with you, everyone knows what exactly the Netflix is. Yes or no? What is Netflix?
Yes.
What it do?
OTT platform.
OTT platform. What exactly will happen into that part? Little bit explanation I need.
At the same time, so many of them will able to watch.
Correct. There is a movie. Any movie which is available in Netflix. Can you give me the name?
Virupaksha.
Which movie name?
Virupaksha.
I don't know, man. RRR. Everyone knows. Very famous movie, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
RRR is available into the Netflix. I have a Netflix subscription. You have a Netflix subscription. Someone else also has a Netflix subscription. This is just a basic Netflix subscription. I need 3 persons' name. Please unmute, and whoever has a Netflix, please let me know.
Vasu.
Vasu, right?
Praveen.
Vasu has a Netflix. Vasu, how much you are paying for the Netflix?
399.
399. In that you can use into the laptop, in the TV, right? Basic TV, correct?
Yes.
Right? Anyone else who is using the Netflix? Praveen, right? Praveen. Where you are using? In the mobile phone, 199 you are paying. Simple. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is one more person I need it. Anyone person else who has a Netflix connection? Subscription? Karthik. Karthik, which one you have? I don't know, but let me give you 899 Ultra HD. Okay. Big TV you have, or that is Ultra HD option you have. Yes or no? Is it okay? Okay. You all have this different subscriptions, but if you want to watch a movie, same movie will be visible for you all. Obviously, yes. They will not create a different varieties of movies for different subscription, right? Movie will be same, which has a multiple option, that if he is a, what we can say, Vasu, then he will watch into this format. Okay. If he is a Karthik, he has this much paid, so he will watch into this format. If he is Praveen, he will watch into this format. So formatting will be there. In simple terms, in our, what we can say, in our YouTube also the same thing. If you will go here, multiple qualities options are there, HD, Ultra HD, and simple, right? So same video is same. I have uploaded one video, but it will be visible in different format. Agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm not uploading the same video in multiple formats. I'm uploading the video in the single format, and it will be visible to you into the different formats.
Yes.
Agree?
Yes, we agree.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Same thing happen into the Netflix also. Same movie will be there, okay, which is called, in technical terms, it will called persistence volume. Anyone can give me the English meaning of persistence? PERSISTANCE.
Storing.
Storage. Okay. English meaning of persistence. English meaning of
Which is
Still exist.
available all the time.
yes,
Still exist.
which will be available all the time, or which will be fixed. At this point, this is a persistent volume. It will upload the RR movie into the persistent volume whenever any of the Vasu is watching it. Okay, so it will create a one container for Vasu, so that whatever he is watching, he can watch in his space. Means he is watching some other time. Karthik is also watching the same movie in the other time. Praveen is also watching the same movie into the another time. These are the containers. As soon as you will log in into that part, it will create a container for you. Okay, everyone will get a container, CONTAINER, and this container, if you are watching the movie, this container will claim that. So PV, earlier it was PV, now it will become PVC, persistence volume claim. Means you have claimed this movie, you are watching this movie until you will finish the movie. The one container will get created, it will be connect with this movie, and it will become the PVC, and you can watch it. Agree? That's why Kubernetes, in the Netflix, thousands of containers are running every time. As soon as your movie done, your container will get finished. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Take in another way, Vasu is watching this movie, but every day he's not finishing it. He is not completing this movie. This container will be always up for him. No. Sometimes you observe in your Netflix, you watch some half movie, but it has been started from the starting again. It happens.
Yes, sir. It happens.
Why it happens? How come it happens? Because this container has been released or it has been cleaned. By any reason, Kubernetes reached to the maximum container limit. He cleaned some containers which are not in active state. This is the backend process Netflix did it. So what I want to explain you, persistence volume, if any of the data into the Kubernetes, that is called persistent volume. If any of data which is connected with something, it is called persistence volume claim. And every activity which is happening, it is happening in terms of containers. Means Vastu is watching the RR movie in his some phase, then a separate container has been created for him. Karthik is also watching into the Ultra HD container has been created for him. Praveen is watching into the mobile phone, some small container has been created for him. Got it?
Yes, sir, I had a doubt, sir.
Go ahead with your doubt.
If Praveen is there and he want to watch another movie, means another container will be created.
This container will be in inactive mode. Okay, another container will get created. And there is a limit in Netflix. If you will watch 5 to 7 movies in half, the old containers will get released automatically. After 7 or after 8, old container will get released automatically.
It means it's their minimum and maximum criteria.
Correct. There is a minimum and maximum criteria. Based on your subscription, they have given the criteria.
Yeah.
Based on your subscription, they are giving the quality of the movie to you.
They are providing the multiple devices.
Multiple devices. So Praveen has a 3 container access, means 3 subscription or 3 screen access. So 3 container he can run at a one time. If you have a single screen, 1 container at a run one time. You got it?
Yes.
Got it. So Netflix people are using containers a lot.
Obviously, Netflix is running on the Kubernetes. Netflix number of containers. See, 500,000 of containers are there. How come 500,000 of containers? 500,000 of users are there which is running actively at a time. Got it?
Sir, but they are not paying anything to the Kubernetes firm, right?
Who told, man? Who told?
You said starting that Kubernetes will be it's free of cost like that.
Man, Kubernetes software is free of cost. If I'm taking the infra of the Kubernetes, it is chargeable. Google Cloud is chargeable for this virtual machines to me.
Yes, infra is
Kubernetes
chargeable.
software is free. Virtual machine are chargeable, right? Backend is a virtual machine. Backend is infra.
Yes, absolutely correct.
So Netflix is paying to Google.
Yes, we are paying to the Google for this virtual machines. Kubernetes software is free, but how you will get an infra? You need a machines.
Machines and storage,
storage,
backup, columns,
Correct,
everything will.
correct, yes.
So they will charge to them.
Obviously, yes.
Sir, how this charges happen? Pay as you go or a yearly
Pay as you
subscription?
go. Pay as you go.
Okay.
Then for that you have to understand my very first classes. Okay. For that, if you don't know the basics also, see my very first classes. It is available on my website. If you will come down, go to my website, come down little bit. Okay. Here is my YouTube channel, batch 30 playlist, which we have started for this batch. Whatever the things we are learning into the order, day 1, 2, 3, same playlist is available here. He is available here. Day 1, you can watch this recording. Day 1, day 2, day 3 will be visible here, and you will get a basic idea. Okay. So I'm giving this link into the chat. Okay. So that must watch this classes if you haven't watched till now.
Sure. Thanks very much.
Yep. Cool. Now I would like to go more deeper into it. Okay. Where is my PPT? Means I skip a lot of things, but I have explained directly PV and PVC concept. Okay, binding concept. Okay, this happen into the Netflix. Lot of things happen into the Netflix, which I have to explain, but I can't explain everything at this point. Okay, now this is how we can create a Kubernetes cluster in our local machine also. If you want, we can create it, but not required. Okay, this is how the configuration of the Kubernetes cluster, kubectl installation, and all this thing happen, which we will discuss in our classes, not now. Okay. Kubernetes engine. I just created the Kubernetes engine directly from the UI with the help of commands. We can do it. So these are the commands which we can use and we can create it. Okay. This is how we can connect it. There is a SDK. What is SDK? Software development kit, right? Software development. If you want to play with the commands, there is a software development kit also we have to install so that we can do the development level work also or administration level work also. Okay. These are the basic commands. We have to use it. kubectl run nginx, image equal to nginx, port 80, replica equal to 1, expose. If I will run this thing, my nginx container will get hit. If you want to run the Apache container, kubectl run httpd, image equal to http on 80 port, how many replicas you want? If you will give one will get created. If you will give 10 replicas will get created automatically in one shot. Okay. If you will 100 replicas will get created with the help of single command. Okay. Yesterday we created a Jenkins server, right? We can create a Jenkins server in our Kubernetes environment as well. How we can do? It's very simple. Okay. Let me do it again.
We taken the base image and we run it as a image to container.
Correct. If you understood the basic, you can do everything, right?
Yes.
See,
Yes,
Docker run.
Sir, all commands are like Docker commands only, sir.
All are Docker only. 90% means application is Docker only. So all the applications you are running is a Docker only. If you understood the Docker, you will understood the Kubernetes application part. Okay. I'm taking this command, nginx command. Okay. Docker run. You want to run on 8080. Why 8080? Can you give me the answer?
Jenkins default port number.
Correct. Jenkins run on port 8080. Okay. And I'm taking as a LTS version. This is the Docker command, Docker run -p 8080 Jenkins LTS. And this is the Kubernetes command. In place of Docker, kubectl has been written, run equal to run, Jenkins LTS equal to Jenkins. I given the name equal to Jenkins, and rest everything is very same. Okay. If I will run this command, guys, have you understood this command?
Yes, kubectl. It will create in the parts.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, Ariti, Guru, Manapal, Rohit, Mayuresh, Nisha, Prashant, Prem.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys, this command is very similar to the Docker command, which we have seen in yesterday's class. Docker run in place of Docker to kubectl run because it's a Kubernetes command. If I will take this command, I will run it. My Jenkins will get created. Okay, Jenkins container will get created. I'm going here. I'm going into this place. I'm going into this place. I'm just running kubectl run Jenkins. It will take a couple of seconds and Jenkins Pod has been created. Let's verify. Where I have to verify here. I'm just going into the workload. Okay. In the workload, Jenkins is creating. It will take some time. Okay. I'm refreshing it again. It is created. Jenkins is running. Now I want to expose on port 8080. I'm going inside it. Okay. I'm clicking on expose. I'm clicking on 8080 as a load balancer. I click on expose. It will take some couple of seconds and Jenkins will be up and running as a service for me. I click on the services. Okay. Jenkins is creating. It will take 30 seconds to come up. I'm refreshing it again. Still this service is creating. It will take 30 seconds. 11:12 is the time at this point. Around 11:13, it will be up. I'm just refreshing it again. It's still not yet created. It is still pending. I'm just refreshing it. Okay. Let's give little bit time to them. Yep. Jenkins external IP load balancer has been created. This is the IP where Jenkins has to be up and running. Okay. I'm going here. I'm going into the new tab. I'm just checking it. Anything related to the Jenkins is running. Yes, related to the Jenkins is up and running here. Is this stuff?
No, sir.
Guys, tell me, is this stuff?
No, sir.
It's so easy.
Now you learned it. That's why it's easy. If you don't learn it, it will be very tough.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay?
sir. Yes.
Yeah.
If you know the coding, it will be very easy. If you don't know the coding, it's very tough. KUBE dot service SVC. Here is the service. All the code is done. That's it. If I will tell you to write this much code, I can give the guaranteed 10-year experience person not able to write the proper code.
Yes.
Right?
I got it. Yeah, sir. In these codes are already predefined in Cube.
Everything is ready, man. Everything is ready. We just have to use it. That's it.
Okay, sir.
My Jenkins is up and running at this point. Okay. We can go into this location and we can unlock and we can use it. That's it. Okay. Now, let's see the project. Okay. What is my project? Okay. I'm coming down. Guys, there's still a lot of things we have to understand about the Jenkins. If you will not understand, we will not able to be a DevOps cloud engineer. Okay. I'm coming into the project 2. Here, what is the project 2 says? Created 3 nodes. I already have a 3 nodes created. Where is the 3 node? If you will see here, 3 node 1, 2, 3. 3 nodes I have already created some minute back. Okay. In the end, with the help of Kubernetes engine, develop an e-commerce microservice based application deployment. We have a code, means we will get code from our developers. Okay. So I will take the code from my developers and I will deploy the application. Chalo, let's take it. I'm going into my PPTs. Where is my PPTs? Okay. I'm going into this port. This is the project 2, which I have to explain you in a very deep, but I'm taking on a high level at this point. Okay. Kubernetes project. This project is written into the multiple languages: Go language, Python, Java, C#, Node.js. This project is a microservice-based architecture. Can anyone give me the answer? What is microservice-based application?
We can run a single VM to multiple applications.
Single VM, no man, not a good concept.
Multiple APIs.
No.
Multiple APIs.
Sorry, in monolithic concept, everything is based on single machine only.
No, wrong answer. Monolithic is into the 3 different virtual machines. Okay, 3 different layers are there. That is
All
monolithic.
business logics are written in separate files.
Correct.
So we can run each and everything separately. So if anything, any problem happens in one file, we can stop only that service and then resume the others. So that
Priya,
there will be
Vishnu Priya, how much is your experience?
they took me as a fresher, but I am self-learning for nearly 1.5 years.
You are a fresher. Good. If you know this much answer, you will ask good hike in some couple of years. Okay. You will, how much? I don't want to ask the package, but as a fresher, you can go for 10 lakh package also. Okay.
Now it's 4 only.
Leave it. I don't know. I'm not interested. But yeah, give the interview after 2-3 months, learning everything, and ask the
Yeah.
10 lakh package or 12 lakh package. Definitely you will get it.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, because you know the basic. Okay,
Yeah,
small components are there which has been distributed in different languages. I'm telling my project has a Go, Python, C, Sharp, multiple languages are there. This all different components has been written in different languages and running as a single application. Okay, let me go again back into this place in my project. I haven't mentioned all the languages. Yeah, I have mentioned here. Okay, e-commerce microservice-based application, Java, Python, Go, .NET is written here. Okay, means my application has a different components of different languages. Where it is, yes, different components. Microservices are with different languages. Cool. What is the difference between microservices and monolithic application? You have to understand it. Microservice is my second project. Monolithic is my third project, which I have to explain in my classes. Okay, so that you will able to understand the difference. Okay, what I'm doing at this point, I'm going to do the deployment in very simple way. I will make the deployment. I'm not telling anything. We have a time. Chalo, let's make it. What is flipkart.com? Give me the answer. E-commerce website, right?
Oh, yes,
Yes.
What will happen in the flipkart.com? Give me the answer. Technical answer I need. Don't give that, sir, we can book this thing. Give me the technical answer.
sir. If you buy any product, like we have to wait for the working hours. Like when we want the delivery to be purchased by the
Umar,
seller.
I'm asking a technical question. If you will give this answer into the interview, he will reject you. Because the interviewer is ready, always available to reject you. You have to impress him with the answer to get the job. Tell him this is the front end, right?
It's
In the
domain
front,
name.
Usha, can you repeat it?
It's a DNS, sir, domain name. It is
Flipkart is a DNS name. I agree. What is this? This is the front end is running, correct? On the
Yes.
front end, multiple products are there.
If you purchase any products, backend service will automatically start and oops concept will
Don't go into the oops. Don't go into the. We don't know it's Java or whatever it is, right? Yeah. What exactly I want to say? Chalo, let's see in my image. Okay. As soon as anyone with the help of internet, it reached to the front end, means www.flipkart.com is reached to the front end. In the front end, multiple product catalogs are there. Means it is look like this. Product catalogs are there. Where is the product catalogs? Let me open the Flipkart into multiple product catalogs are there here in the home page. Product catalogs are there. Out of that, I can choose any of the product. So I'm going into this place and I can choose any of the product. And then there is a checkout option will come. Where is the checkout option? If I will go into this place in any of the product, checkout or buy now option will come. Checkout means I'm clicking on the buy now. It will ask my detail. It will ask the payment detail and verification, and it will deliver to me, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If you will see this image, in this image, with the help of internet, the request will come to the front end. In the front end, multiple products are there. In the product, checkout option will be there, currency option will be there. In the front end, AdSense, whatever is my choice product, whatever I'm searching always will be available here because of the AdSense, right? If I will save something into the cart, it will be saved into some cart. It will be saved into the caches, and it will give based on whatever I've saved in my cart. Always it will show as a recommendation to me, purchase this, right? And there is the option checkout. As soon as I will make the payment, it will be email will be triggered and it will product will get delivered to my house. This is the flow of any of the e-commerce website. Every website is same, right?
Yes, sir.
Agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes. Agree.
Everyone?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Right. So this is how happen in that. I'm going to develop this website in front of you in some couple of seconds. Okay. I have to explain you a lot of things which I can't take it at this point. Which language has been written, how it has been developed, how the structure has been defined. Very high level, but I will explain all these things in my classes. Okay. But I will teach everything. Let's directly jump into the project. Okay. I'm going in the step 1, create a GKE cluster. I have already created GKE cluster. I'm going here. I'm downloading the code. Where is the code? The code is available here, which developer has written, and it will be available into some GitHub repo. Correct? The code will be available in GitHub repo.
Yes.
right? I'm going to my cluster. Here is my cluster. I'm creating one folder here. With that, what is the command to create a folder?
mkdir that folder name.
mkdir. What is your name? Who given this answer?
Microservices project.
Microservice. MSPROJECT. Okay. Enter. I'm just changing the directory CD MS project. Okay. I'm in the ls. At this point, nothing is there. It's empty. Correct. I'm downloading the code with the help of git clone command, which I'm going to start teaching git from the Friday classes. Okay. Where is git? When the git will get start? Git will get started from 1st of June. I'm starting this part. Okay. Means very starting of my DevOps journey will be start from 1st of June. You all are welcome to do this learning. How you can do it? You can just come here into my website. On this page, on the top, there is a border 8 a.m. Just click into this place, fill this detail, and join my classes at 8 a.m. IST. Okay, very simple. Okay, so here I'm downloading the code with the help of git clone command. Code is getting downloaded. Code is getting downloaded. Code is downloaded. With the ls command, I can see microservices demo code has been downloaded. Till now, good. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Can I go inside it? CD microservice folder, and I'm pressing enter ls, and you can see so many things are available into this. This is the code.
So that repository private one or public one?
Public. That's why I'm able to download it. Okay. Public.
got
That's why we are able to download it. Yes. Okay. In your organization, it's a private. Then you have an ID password. With the help of ID password, you will download it. Till now, okay?
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Now, what I'm doing it? I'm going again to my PPT. Okay. I have downloaded the code with the help of git clone. I went inside this folder as well. So I'm done with the step 2. I'm just typing done. Step 2 is completed. Now I want to do the deployment. My deployment is very simple. With the help of this command, kubectl apply -f. If anyone will explain me this command, I will be very happy. Can anyone explain?
Means it's creating the whatever we return the YAML files, it will creating the part, nodes.
Correct. Whatever is written into the manifest. What is the English meaning of manifest? What is the English meaning of manifest? Kubernetes code is written into the manifest. That's it. Right? Whatever the Kubernetes code, whatever I'm developing here, kub.config map, this is the code. This is called manifest. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is the manifest code, which I'm just executing with the help of apply command. Apply means whatever has been written inside it, execute, do the deployment, and apply it. I'm just copying this command. Okay.
-f.
-f forcefully.
Okay.
Okay. Means if I will not -f, if something got blocked, it will get failed. If -f, it will be forcefully do whatever I'm telling it. He will listen my command.
Fine.
Okay. I'm just pressing enter. Before pressing enter, I would like to see in the workload at this point, 2 things are there. Can I delete this thing? I don't want to confuse you. Okay.
Yes.
I'm cleaning everything. Okay. I clean this 2 deployments, 2 pods. I'm just deleting these services also. Okay. So that my infra will be clean. Okay. Workloads. Let's verify any workload is there. At this point, nothing. It's empty. Right? It's empty. Services came automatically. I am deleting it, but it is coming automatically. Okay, because Kubernetes is creating automatically.
Auto scaling is
in that manifest file, we have to enable that
I
replicas.
I have to delete it from the backend, but let's leave it because see, I am deleting it. Kubernetes creating by automatically. Error occurred during deletion. Okay, let me refresh it. It's removed. Yeah, now it's removed. Okay, I deleted multiple times, then it has been deleted. Okay, now my infra is clean. Agree? Everyone agree?
Yeah, yes, I agree.
So nothing is present there.
Nothing is present there. You can run any of the command, kubectl get pod, kubectl get service. Let me run it. kubectl get pod. It's empty. Okay, nothing is there. No resource found. kubectl get svc service. Nothing. Only one Kubernetes backend internal service is there. kubectl get deployment, deploy, deployment, any deployment, nothing, none of the deployment is available, or kubectl, anything, nothing is available. Namespace, 4 namespace will be there by default. We don't have to worry for the namespace. Applications are nothing, it's empty. Correct?
So now by using Kubernetes manifesto file, that command, you can install all the things, right?
Correct. Yes. I will only run this kubectl apply command and everything will get deployed. Everything will get deployed. Okay. I'm just running this command. I'm pressing enter. Allow me to press enter, please. Can I press enter?
Yes, please.
I'm pressing enter. Okay. Let's wait for some couple of minutes. Every service will get created automatically. See, email service created, my email service created, checkout service created, recommended service created, front-end service created, payload service created. Everything is creating automatically. My hands are here. Created. Around 10 services. Whatever we are seeing into this image, okay, this all services has been created with the single command. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, agree.
Okay.
Sir, that too, those are pulled from the GitHub project, right?
Yes. Yes.
Shall we see that manifest file, sir?
I will
Can you
show
show
everything.
the
I will give the complete code itself. I don't worry. Okay. I'm just refreshing it. You can see here workloads. All the workload has been created. One is creating a problem at this point, right? It's and something problem is happening. Let's wait after some couple of seconds. Kubernetes will self-fix that part. Okay. Let's wait. Let's refresh it. It is still problem. Okay. Let's give some time. It will get healed automatically. Okay. So all this around 10 services has been created. One is creating a problem. Let's wait. It will get fixed. Services. Let's verify the services. Some services are created, or ads, card service, checkout, currency, email, all these things has been created for me. Single click, guys, single button or single command I executed and everything, my complete application has been created. Correct?
Sir, all these are coming because of this single command, this manifest.yaml file only.
Yes. One click deployment, future concept, which you will see in your company after 5 years, one click deployment. Are you hearing this one click deployment in your company, that people are trying to achieve one click deployment?
Yes, it's like a blue-green deployment.
Blue-green is a two-part. One click means single one click will do all the things.
Okay.
Single command will do everything.
Means blue-green means it's a zero downtime, right?
Yes, it's a zero time.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I created something. Okay. Where the application will run in this, if you will see this image, where the application should run, it should run on the front end, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. I have to reach to the front end. Let's verify where is the front end, where is the front end IP. I'm going into my cluster. This is the front end. This is some front end IP is there. Can I copy this IP and check it over the internet?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I'm checking over the internet. Anything is running. My full application is up and running. E-commerce complete application is running. This is the front end. This all our details are coming from the product catalog. This is the product. Okay. Inside the product, add card. Okay. If I'm clicking on the add card means from this place, add card is there. It will get saved into the catcher DB. Okay. I'm clicking on the add card. It is going into the add card. It is coming into the card. All the details will be visible. Payment methods will be visible. If I will click on the place order, means my payment will be successful and the order will get delivered. Correct? I placed order. Order is completed. Means all the microservices are up and running at this point. I'm giving you this link. You can also check it by own.
Yes, got it.
Is this working for you?
Yes, it's working.
Sir, in which node our application is working?
It's running in cluster, man, not in node. It's distributed in multiple nodes. You don't have to worry about the node. It's a cluster. It's a Kubernetes cluster.
Bro, it is entire project, bro. It is not restricted to one node.
Yes, it's a project. It is completely distributed into the cluster.
Okay.
Sir, can you share the GitHub link?
I will share everything. First, listen me.
Yeah, sure.
What you will do with the code, right? You are not going to write the code. Code will be provided by the developer, right?
Yes.
What you will do with the code? Code is just English for you. It's useless for you. We don't have to worry about the code. We are not a developer.
Yes.
No, we can pull it now. We can.
I'm telling you, I will give it to you. You can pull it. and write it in your resume. Give the interview also. I don't have any problem. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thanks so much.
Okay. And if you don't have the knowledge, get it rejected also. Okay. Because if you'll ask one question, he will reject you if you don't give the answer.
Yeah, it's working.
Right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Because there is no use of the code. Okay. There is no use if you will. There are hundreds of thousands of projects are available over the internet.
Yes.
But
Yes,
if
sir.
you don't have the knowledge, it's useless for you. You have to understand the in and out of the application, which I am going to teach you. Okay, chalo, let's see my thing. Okay, at this point, I have created this all thing. I can check it with the help of kubectl get pod command. This all pods has been created. Yes, it is running from the last 4 minutes, all these things. Okay, kubectl get services. If you will see, this many services are running. Yes, this all services are running. If you will see the deploy, okay, multiple deployments are happened. Okay, this many deployments I did, and it all are running from the last 5 minutes. Okay, now I will show the magic to you. Okay, I'm going here. I'm going into the workload. Guys, tell me any of the microservice, any of the deployment I would like to delete. Tell me which deployment I have to delete it, or which pod I have to delete. These are the pods. Tell me any of the pod, I will delete it in front of you.
Redis card.
Redis card.
Payment service.
Redis service. Okay. Redis card. What is the use of this card? This service, first tell me.
Catch.
Catches.
Catching.
Right. Catching. Okay. If I will delete this service, I'm just copying this name. Okay. I'm copying it here. It is running at this point from the 4 minutes 45 seconds. Agree?
Yes, yes.
I'm running. I'm deleting kubectl delete delete pod. Okay. I'm giving the name. Can I press enter? As soon as I will press enter, this will get deleted. Okay. I'm pressing enter. This pod has been deleted. But if you will check it again, get pod. Okay. One new pod has been created automatically. Redis pod has been created 5 seconds ago already.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is the power of Kubernetes. If you will see the application will never, you will not observe that it is down. Card service, it is running because it has been created by Kubernetes automatically.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
So 24 hours,
Yes,
it is
yes.
up only.
It will be up only. That is the power of Kubernetes. That's why companies are using the Kubernetes.
Yeah.
Right? See,
Yes, yes, yes.
I deleted it. Okay. This is 5 seconds old only. Redis card. Earlier name was, I don't know. I have copied it. Okay. The name is 5PQKG. The new name is K5F95. Correct. Now,
Yes.
if any of the pod, means I'm telling, if any of the container or any of the pod deleted, Kubernetes will self-fill it. In my this image, what I proved it.
Self-healing.
Self-healing.
Self-heal.
Correct. If any of the failure will happen, Kubernetes will fix it automatically.
Is a doctor.
This is a doctor, we can say.
Means we have to write for that replica set in our manifest file.
We have to learn a lot of things. Okay. I'm just teaching the 5%.
Yeah.
Okay. If you will see this syllabus, whatever we are learning this 5 days is just a 5% of my syllabus, not even 5%. If you are confident in 5 days, 5% only, think it after learning 100%, how much is your confidence?
Yeah, actually, this is my first day, so that's why I'm excited.
In the one day also, you are excited, right?
Yes.
You feel that I learned a lot of things. Today, I will write all the things in my resume and give the interview.
Bro,
Yeah, sure.
if you are yesterday means you will become very shocked because yesterday with Docker, Sar had shown a lot of magic.
No, actually today only I got the message on the Telegram, so that's why I joined.
Telegram?
Yes.
I don't know, man. Someone has copied and pasted. That's good. But we have never posted on Telegram. Okay. Chalo, good. Let's okay. But see, I just shown that part. This is what, guys, don't confuse. This is the pod which I have deleted it. Okay. Pod is a self-filling feature. If I'm talking about the deployment, if I will delete the deployment, it will not fix automatically. Chalo, let me delete the deployment now. These all are the deployment. Can you please tell me which deployment I have to delete? Any of the deployment? Tell me.
Services.
Check out.
Guys, if I will delete front end, nothing will come.
No, sir. Check out. Check out.
Chalo, checkout. Okay, chalo, let's go to the checkout. Okay, means if the checkout service will not be there, means front end will be visible, product will be visible. When I'm trying to order it, it will get failed. Correct? This theory
Yes.
says. Chalo, let's
Yes,
prove
yes.
this theory. I am deleting the checkout service. Okay, I am clicking. I am deleting the auto scaling everything. If I will keep the auto scaling now, what will happen? Automatically it will enable it.
Recreate,
Automatically it will come.
recreate.
Okay,
It's
that's why
recreate.
I'm deleting everything, auto scaling and everything. I deleted it. Let's assume by any reason this service got deleted by any reason. Okay, now this service is not available here. Let's go to the UI. Okay, I'm going to the home page. My home page is working, right? My sunglasses product catalog is working. Add to cart service is working. Checkout we deleted, right? Where is the checkout option? If I will click here, checkout is down.
How,
Yes,
sir?
in deployment file, if you delete means it won't recreate in Kubernetes.
Praveen is writing all the concepts.
No. It will also create that because
Deployment,
here.
see, wait, deployment will never
Deployment,
create it.
deployment only,
Pod will
deployment.
recreate, deployment will not create. Deployment has to be managed by the DevOps engineers. Okay, pod has to be managed by the Kubernetes. Guys, you have to learn the basics, understanding the basics. Okay, pod has to be managed by the Kubernetes. Deployment will not come automatically. Okay, it is not coming. It will not come. Now, what is the solution?
We wanna do manually.
We have to rerun the deployment completely, man. If you don't know the answer, run this command again. It will fix everything. Can I rerun again?
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Guys, you understood the problem? Akshay, guys, new person, some new persons, I need an answer. Manish.
Me
Mohit.
also new person.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you are new person. Okay. What about the some more new person? Ariti. Guys, unmute and talk with me. Gaurav, Lakshmi, Manish, Mohit.
We need to rerun.
Any fresher here? Complete fresher here in this group?
Yeah, me only, sir.
Praveen understood everything. I need some other fresher.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
I'm also fresher.
Yes. What is your name? Yogesh, right? What is your name?
Yogesh.
Yogesh, you are able to understand?
Sir, I am also a completely fresher.
You are able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Cool. If I'm able to teach fresher, then I'm okay. Because experienced person will definitely understand all these things, but fresher has to understand. Chalo. At this point, let's verify. Guys, you are checking that it is working for you. At this point, nothing is working, correct? This service is down.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I hope you have this URL. I'm giving you this URL again. Okay. Checkout service has been deleted. It is not working. How to fix it? I will redeploy the complete thing. Okay. I am redeploying it. See the Kubernetes. If something is already up and running, he will sell that unchanged. I'm not changing anything because it is already working. What will be changed? Okay. See here. Checkout service was deleted. So checkout is only created.
Okay, so there will be no duplication, right?
No duplication. Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Kubernetes is very smart. If it's already there, he will say that it is unchanged. I'm not touching anything. This is the problem. I fix only this thing. Now let's go to the UI and verify it is working or not.
Yeah, it's working.
It's working.
Yes, yes.
Let's go to the order. Let's place a order. Okay. Checkout, shipping service. Go here. Checkout. Okay. Checkout payment method.
But here, why the self that feature did not work? Self healing.
Self healing will work into the pod level.
Pods.
Not on the deployment level. There is a pod is a different concept. Deployment is a different concept. Replica set is a different concept, which I have missed in this classes, free classes. We have to learn lot of things. Okay. See, pod, service, volume, namespace. Namespace we have to understand. Okay. I have only teach the pod. I have only given the basics of services. Service is very big topic. Okay. Which we have to understand part. Replica set, I just very give basic. Replica set will look like this. Deployment, this is what we are playing. I haven't teach the theory also deployment. Okay. Stateful set, we have to understand that part. Config met, we have to understand. Jobs, we have to understand. Secret, we have to understand. Persistent volume, only very high level I given the answer. I haven't did the practical of that. There are a lot of things we have to understand. Then only self-healing will be understood by us. What all? Because Kubernetes has a limitation. He will not do everything for you. Something you also have to do.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Got
and
it, sir.
my application
Yes,
is
sir.
up and running. And you need a code. I'm giving this code to you guys also. Okay. Where is the code? I'm going into the project. Okay. In this project, yeah, here is the code. Okay, you can pop. I'm giving this link. I'm opening it here. Okay, this is the code which I'm using it. Where is the what is the game role here? Kubernetes main file, manifest file. All these multiple manifest files are there. I'm not interested for this multiple manifest file. They have only created the single file, which is a deployment file. Okay, release file, release manifest file. This is the file which has been executed and everything is happening. Okay, and where is all the services? Can anyone developer kind of person here can give me the answer? Where is the Java code, Python code, C# code?
Source folder.
SRC,
Source
SRC.
folder.
In the SRC folder. What is the
SRC
full
folder.
form of SRC? Source
Source.
code. Okay. In this source code, there are multiple services are there. All are written here. What we have to understand, or what I'm going to teach into the classes, I will teach you the basics of Python as well. Okay. Here is my Python classes. Day 47 will be Python. I will teach you this Python microservice, whatever has been written into the language Python, what all services has been written into the Python, email service has been written into the Python, and recommendation service. These two service has been written into the Python language. I will give you the in and out for all these services. Okay. So email service, where is the email service? This py extension belong to the Python language. And I'm going to teach you this Python. Got it?
The files. Sir.
Yep. I'm going back. Some more services front end. Let's see where is the front end. Front end has been written into the Go language. Okay. Let's see here. Front end here. Front end is written into the Go language. Here is the mod or .go is the extension for the Go language. Okay. So here is the code which I'm giving to you. If you want to explore by own, you are feel free to do it. Okay. Here is the link I'm giving into the chat.
Sir, if it is a Java code means we know that to run that application we need JDK or JRE. My question is, so after this extension and all, we got this project and it is running. Can you show me that whether that Java is installed?
Java, I told you it's a container, right? In the container, everything will be there, or in the image, everything will be there. If you will go inside, if you will go inside it, I will tell. Okay, you are talking about the Java. Okay, where is the Java? Java is the AdSense. Okay.
Yes.
Chalo, let's go into the AdSense service. Okay, ad service, AdSense service. Where is the AdSense?
First one.
Ad service.
I
Okay.
mean second. Yeah.
Yeah, this one. Okay, if you will see here, where is the
Docker file. Docker file. Yeah.
I'm just checking in the SRC main file, in the resources or in the Java code, the Java code will be available. Okay, which you are talking. Here is the Java code, right?
Okay.
Agree? This is the your question. How it is getting built, right? JDK JRE is coming, right? If you will go into this SRC only, if you will go into this AdSense service, there is a Docker file. Okay, this Docker file will do all the work for us. JDK, JRE, binary, library, everything will be ready for us. Like in this image, this is the Docker file which will do everything for us, and it will create an image for us. And we are directly running this image into the Kubernetes environment. Means this is the Docker file which has been built with the command. Image will get created, image will be run as a container, and this all things, and container is visible into this all places. These are the containers visible.
Okay, fine.
There's still a lot of things we have to learn. Okay.
Yeah, in that Java, we have to convert into the images. Then after image to container, we will use into the Kubernetes.
This is the flow. Okay, this is the flow.
Okay, fine.
Okay, see, we are doing, means I can't teach everything in 2 days, 2 hours, simple. Okay. Guys, enjoying, able to understand the things?
Yeah, very much.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yep. Cool. Guys, let's take as a question answer, because lot of things are there. If you will see here, I have to explain you all these things. I have to explain you the pre-request. I have to explain you this part. We have to play the things. Okay, we will break everything and we have to play a lot of questions, scenario based questions. I will make it, I will give the answers. Okay, and how to write into your project, into your resume. If you know in and out, you can directly write in your resume like this and go and give the interview. Definitely you will able to crack it. If any question came, which you are not, which I haven't teach it, you can ask with me anytime. I'm open. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, guys. That's it from my side. You are feel free to ask any question, whatever you have.
Sir, this is Praveen. I have one query.
Yep. Go ahead, Praveen.
Yeah, in these three nodes,
Switch on the camera.
already. Hello.
Switch on the camera. Switch on the camera so that everyone will see you. Because if you will go for any of the interview, you have to switch on the camera. Simple.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Please.
Switch on.
Yeah. Now see me?
Yep. Yeah, Praveen. Where you are, man? Where you are sitting?
In
Data center.
no, it's a power station.
Okay.
Today
Yep.
leave now, so I came from my friend office, so I'm sitting here only.
Okay. Chalo. Yeah, go ahead. Man, look like you are the real engineer.
So here we have three nodes.
Yep.
So which one is master one and which one is
We don't
how
have to worry. We don't have to worry. See, this I'm showing the backend to you. Okay. In the real time, you don't have to worry about the backend. 3 nodes means you have to always see it as a cluster. That's it. Okay. This is the cluster. You have to always see as a cluster. You don't have to worry about the nodes. It's managed by the Kubernetes. Got it?
Oh, that's why we are writing like a replica set equal to 5 like that.
No, not replica. Replica is the application concept. Okay. Don't give the wrong answer. Replica is the application concept. This is his question is related to the infra only.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, if you want to see it, all the components and all these things, there are commands. If I will teach it at this point, it will be very confusing. Okay. kubectl, let me show it from the PPT only. Okay. Where is all these things? Yeah. Okay. Get cluster, get namespace, ns, not this one. Because see, Kubernetes is very deep. Okay. If you will, after that, if you will go inside it, pod, replica creation, all these things. And if someone want to, at this point, I'm teaching everything from the Google Cloud. This is related to the Google Cloud. If you want to see the application into the cluster level, this all are the cluster concepts which we will understand. Then you can ask 5 lakh extra package. If you will see this cluster manually, I'm teaching all the steps how we can do the manual installation. If you want to do into the AKS, Amazon Elastic Kubernetes cluster, this is the step which we have to do it for the Amazon. Okay. Step by step, which I'm giving to you. Okay. This is the troubleshooting step. There are a lot to troubleshoot the things. At this point, I'm directly teaching it. If this issue happen, what is the solution? If this thing happen, this is the answer. If this thing happen, this is the answer. If you will able to understand this thing, you will be a Kubernetes engineer. With the only Kubernetes topic, you can ask 25 lakh package. That is also possible.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Okay. Chalo. What you are telling all the configurations, right? I will show you 1 second. Yeah, if you will run this command kubectl get all. Okay. I'm just going into the cluster. I'm just cleaning this thing. Okay. If I will press enter, at this point, application is also running, so it will be more confusing. But if you will see directly when without application, then only you will able to understand the application cluster related thing. Okay. See here, these are the pods are running. These are the services running, services hyphen. These are the deployments running. These are the replica sets running. And like that, everything will be visible, which we have created around 20-21 minutes ago. Correct? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, Praveen, what else? Any other question you have?
Sir, shall we see that manifest file?
Yep, you can. I've given the complete code to you. Here is the manifest file. I'm going here. Manifest file, you can write it like this also. Here, one part has been written. You want to create a pod, kub.pod. Okay, I will show you. Chalo, let me. This is empty. First pod, I'm creating it. Okay, kub.po. Okay, and I'm pressing enter. One pod has been written. Okay, API version, kind, metadata. Right, this is the return. If you will go to the code, where is the release file? Okay, this is the manifest file. Okay, if you will come here, it's very similar. API version, leave it this part. Okay, this is gateway, networking related thing. No, sorry, my bad. This is Istio. This is Kubernetes. Okay, see here, API version, kind, deployment, metadata. This 3 line and this 3 line. API version, kind, metadata, same. Name of the application, name of the application, just change your name application. Okay. Specification came. Selector container came. Selector or container, everything will be into the order. Same thing will be there. Whatever has been written here, same thing we have also written. Just change the configuration as per your requirement.
We only need to change the as per our.
Correct. Only see your name, whatever is your name, just change it. How much CPU you need, how much memory you need, just define that, and your code structure is ready. I'm telling. And this is very important, right? Structure should be very important. If you have the structure, you can change whatever you want. If you have a resume structure, you can just change your name, your resume will be ready. Correct?
Yes.
Same thing. All the details are available here. Just change with your application name, and this is your application.
Sir, here one more query is there. Shall we return all commands in one file, like part creation, service creation, deployment?
Yes.
Everything is be written on a file.
Yes. Just write 3 dash and pod is created. KUBE. You want to create a service deployment. Just created a deployment. Okay. See, deployment will be here. Okay. If you want to create a service, see, this is the deployment one which we have seen here. Deployment kind equal to deployment, kind equal to deployment. Correct. Metadata, right? Email service. So email service, they have given the name. My name is my app. Rest everything is same. See, they also put the 3 lines, right? 3 dash.
So no need to create another file. So we
single
shall create
file,
at a time
single file, everything in one thing. See, if you are telling coding stuff, I written the 100 line of code or 107 line of code with 2 clicks. Don't say coding is tough. DevOps coding is very simple. Correct?
Yes. That's why people are, changing the profile in DevOps.
Correct. Yes.
Once we understand the concept, it's enough.
That's more than enough. From now onwards, whatever is your experience, whatever is your package, you can make it double with only learning this part. Simple.
Yes.
Fine, sir.
Yep. And
Sir,
if you want to make it,
companies, sir, hiring for Kubernetes?
Go into the naukri.com. Okay. NAUKRI, naukri.com. How many companies are hiring? Just type Kubernetes also here, KUBER, NETES. Okay. Around 37,000 companies are hiring for Kubernetes.
Okay. 37,000. Okay.
Nowadays, each company asking for Kubernetes.
Every company is asking.
Every company is switching to the microservices.
Because see, I can't give the 37 companies, 1,000 companies name, right? That's why I showed it here. Simple. That yes, this many companies are hiring for Kubernetes. Okay. And you can see here, Kubernetes is there, Kubernetes is there, Kubernetes is hiring, Kubernetes, Docker, Kubernetes, site reliability engineer, Kubernetes is hiring, senior Kubernetes is there. Everywhere Kubernetes is hiring. Only 37,000 jobs are there, buddy.
Sir, nowadays Kubernetes is mandatory.
Yep. I agree.
For each post for DevOps.
Correct. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Hi, this is Lakshman. So as I see, Docker and Kubernetes are mandatory.
Switch on the camera. Switch on the camera. Everyone want to see you. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Lakshman. Go ahead. Yes. Yeah.
So is it mandatory along with the Docker and Kubernetes, any cloud like GCP, AWS?
If you learn it, if you want to make your good package, it's good to have. Okay. Nothing is mandatory. If you don't know anything, people are surviving for 10 years or 15 years, right? With 5 lakh package. 10-year experience with 5 lakh package, people are here. Correct?
Okay.
With 5-year experience, 50 lakh package is also there.
Fine.
Correct? So if you know it, if you learn it, you will ask the good package. That's it.
So we don't have the separate only jobs for the Kubernetes alone and Docker. So additionally, we should have AWS.
See, it's not like that.
Well.
See, in the company, there may be chances you will work only for the Kubernetes.
Okay.
If they want, they can hire it. But see, if you want to be a full stack engineer, okay, you want to be a real DevOps engineer, then you have to be aware about all these things. That's why I made this master's course.
Got it. Fine.
Okay, because see, after learning all these things, you will able to go for multiple openings. I will show you which all jobs you can apply it. If you will see my day one video, okay, in the day one video, I'm very clearly telling after learning with me, my complete course. See, if you will learn the things by own, it will look like this many tools you have to learn. But is that possible? You can learn all these tools?
No, sir.
No,
Never
it's
ever, right?
impossible. It's
Impossible, right? You have to learn this all till which I'm teaching in my classes. How much you have to learn, that I'm already aware about it, how much I have to teach to you. Otherwise, Python will never ending, Linux will never ending. After 1 year also, you will not able to complete Python. After 1 year also, you will not able to complete Linux. But I will complete as per the really requirement, whatever the things are there. After learning with me, okay, this many different job roles you can apply. You can apply for the DevOps engineer, you can apply for the cloud engineer, SRE. I just saw that somewhere SRE is also coming into the this one.
Yes.
In
Site
case,
reliability
yeah,
engineer.
site reliability engineer, you can apply for the SRE job as well. Okay. DevOps, Kubernetes, see SRE. This is also a Kubernetes. Okay, not Kubernetes. This is also coming into the DevOps only. AWS, DevOps, GCP, Microservice, Azure, and like that he is asking. So after learning with me, yes, you can apply for all these different job roles. My course is more than enough for all these job roles.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, at this point, I'm telling only very small thing and 37,000 jobs are coming. If I will put everything now, 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh jobs will come.
Okay, sir.
And we need only 1 or 2. Simple. If you have a knowledge, we can get 1 or 2 jobs. That's it.
Yes.
Cool. And if you will see my WhatsApp, lots of students, I forgot the name. Every time in every batch, lot of placements are coming. Okay. If you will see here, my previous batch 27, I'm going here. Okay. Chat will come. Yeah, chat is coming. Okay. If you will go up, so many placements. See here, congratulations, got selected in TCS. Okay. Got selected in TCS when the offer came, like that. Everywhere, all the batches placements are happening. Okay. And every time it's not an ending. It's every time it is happen. Okay. If you will go up, see, someone else did the certification as well. Okay. Someone again got the job. Congratulations, path after getting the job. Okay. See, thank you so much, sir. It is possible because of you, like that. Okay. And so many students are getting the job. If you will see here, if I will come down. What is the name? Yesterday only, 2 days back only, one more offer came. What is the name of that guy? Let me check into this place. Let's see this Utkarsh. Okay. How many offer he get? Why the name is not coming? Shit. Okay. His name is not coming. Path. Chalo, let's see the path. Yes, sir. 6th April, I joined. Okay. Started working in the company from the last 1 week. Very happy. Good evening, sir. Path from the best 27. I'm very excited, thankful that I got the opportunity as a DevOps engineer in this company. If you will see every student, see, congratulations, he got selected. Okay. Every student, if I will open it, every student is getting selected somewhere. And whatever is my student, I'm saving everyone's number with the name directly. Okay. And none of the students without name, I'm not keeping it, any of the students. Got it?
Yes,
sir. Yes.
I'm just searching one person who get around 8 to 10 offers. What is the name? I forgot it. I think Giriraj or something. Which batch? Giriraj. Giriraj. Okay, chalo, let's see this guy. Okay, how many offers he got it? Come down, come. I'm good. I'm in Bangalore now. I'm in Bangalore. Leave it. Yeah, sir. Are you still okay? No, leave it. Giriraj. One of my friend looking for the testing. Please share the workshop. Yeah. After offer, it's the 8th offer. See this, another organization, I cracked it. It's a very small. I didn't accept the offer. I waited. Finally, I joined the Tata Steel. See, people are getting 8, 9, 10 offers also. Because they learn the things. If you will spend for 6 months, give the interviews, definitely this many offers will come for sure. How many congratulations? Is this 7th or 6th or 7th offer? He's telling no, sir, it's 8th offer. And it's very common, guys. Everywhere, in every chat. I forgot the name also. Lot of students did like this. Lot of offers everywhere. Vaishnavi, Vaish, Vaishnavi. She is a fresher. Okay, batch 29. She got an offer of as a Python developer. She learned the DevOps with me and she joined as a Python development. Because she learned only one Python class with me and she told that I understood everything. I given the interview of Python development and she get a job. She explained the same project which I have explained to you guys. She explained the same Python related coding. Okay, that this is the coding, this is how the structure will be there, this is how all things will be there, and she get an offer. Python developer as a fresher.
Lucky person.
Not lucky person. If you understood, you have to just, you will get a 30 minutes to give the answers, right? If you are learning 30, 100, 30 hours or 60 hours with me, you have to only impress with 30 seconds. If you will show this type of studio, so if someone will tell, okay, write the code, sir, okay, I will write the code. Open this, what I have to write it, tell him. You can ask him, can I write the pod? Can I create a pod? You can write just queue dot what I have to create, endpoint deployment, whatever is the option. He will say that, okay, create a deployment. Create deployment created. He will also think that how come he written everything.
It's so easy.
It's so easy.
But we have to do some modification for our custom.
Obviously, in the resume copy also, we have to change our name. Simple, right? We have to change our name, our company, our percentage.
Yes.
Our name, our company, our percentage. That's it.
Yes,
That's rest everything is similar. Same thing here. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. And guys, if you really want to learn a lot of things, come to my batch. You will learn every day like this. Okay. And after 50 class, your confidence from this place to this place, and you can crack any of the interview. Simple.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah, because I have a small question. Can I ask?
Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, actually, regarding this class, regarding that manifest YAML file. So actually, what I understood is in the YAML file, you written a code so that it has created few pods.
Correct.
And you depending upon the services, you created the pods and you deployed those services into the particular pod, right?
Correct. Correct. Yes. Not
so
services
after
into the pod. I have deployed services separately. I have deployed deployment separately. I have deployed the pod. Services are here because this is a big project. It's completely on a Flipkart level. Don't think that you will do everything.
No, just what I'm understanding. What I'm understanding.
One second. Just keep in mind, in the Flipkart, how many employees are there?
Many.
Many means some number, 5,000, 6,000.
Yes.
Minimum 5,000 will be there. Who is managing only one application, Flipkart.com?
No, everyone has their...
Everyone has different places, but everyone is working on the Flipkart.com project.
Yes.
Right. So if 5,000 people are doing that part, you are the only person who developed everything with one click.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now ask your question. Go ahead.
Yeah. Here, for example, there is a front-end pod, right?
Correct.
So you are deploying front-end services into the pod.
Correct. Yes.
And like that, the email service into the email pod.
Correct.
So you have created 6 different pods and 6 different services you deployed.
Correct. Yes. Correct.
Yeah. My question is, for example, if I click on Flipkart.com, front-end service will come into the picture and it displays the page.
Correct.
And if I click on and if I select an item, again, then it will goes to the next pod, right? That
correct.
So that what is that? Ingress controller will forward it to the particular.
Okay.
No.
Ingress,
is that right?
Ingress is a front end. Ingress is a front end. Okay.
Okay. So that
Ingress and front end is completely same.
So if you want to check out, right? So it will connect to the checkout pod.
With the help of API, it will go to the checkout pod.
So my question is, instead of what is the reason behind taking 5 pods? Why not only 1 pod and put all those services into the pod?
Then you remove the feature of the microservice also.
No.
Wait. Instead of giving my answer, Vishnu Priya can give the answer. Vishnu, fresher, give the answer, please.
For cluster, we need minimum 3 pods.
No. It's not like that. No. See, if you want to develop the application with microservice, we have to small parts. So the benefit is, if something goes down, we don't have to worry. Our complete application will not be down. In most of the cases, you saw that SBI credit card is not working in some places. Some other card is not working. Only that service will get affected. Other everything is working. Right? because
yeah,
it's a microservice. In my part, if I will email service is not working, but user can do all the other activity, only email service is not working. This is the benefit of using the microservice based application.
Okay, got it.
If we don't use this means if any one service goes down, everything will go down.
If you will put everything in one place, if one thing goes down, everything will be down.
Yes, that's the traditional way. This is the new approach.
This is the traditional way, which
if everything goes down, second cluster will come into picture, right? Like
why second cluster? You are creating your architecture is not good. Okay, cluster will be
only one cluster.
Only one cluster. Clusters will be one only. Why you are wasting the money for creating the cluster?
Okay, got it.
It's a node. It's not a cluster. It's a node. But another node will take care. Okay, not a cluster.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, node. Another node will take care.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Cool. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you. If you are really interested to join my batch, this is my website. Come into my website. Okay, and on the very top there is a form. Okay, just fill this detail and register yourself and come to my live classes on 8 a.m. IST Monday to Friday. And trust me, you will understand everything. You don't feel that you are coming in middle, so you will not understand. From the 1st of June, the DevOps journey will going to be start. You will understand everything for sure. Okay. And for you guys, if you are not able to understand the things, what is the logic we are creating it? You will learn everything here. And the next batch is completely free of cost for you to learn everything again. Means it's a double revision for you if you will join in middle.
Sure.
What are the fee structure, sir?
The fees is 25,000 for complete course. With interview preparation, resume making, multiple projects, everything will be explanation like this, like we have learned today. Like this, we have to learn everything for the next 3 months or 2.5 months. This course will be running. And every Wednesday, 9 p.m., you have to give the mock interview to me so that you will understand that how much you have learned it. And if you are not prepared, prepare it, come back again next week. Every week, 9 p.m., every Wednesday, 9 p.m., you have to give the mock interview to me and my team. Some other technical members are also there. They will take your interview. And they will take your interview and they will guide you that how much correct answer you are giving. Whatever is the answer is not correct, he will tell you you are giving the 30% correct answer. If you will give this type of answer, 30% chances will be for the selection. Means you will give 10 interviews and out of 10, 3%, 3 interviews you may get clean. If you are able to give the answer 80%, give the 10 interviews, 8 offers will come. Got it?
Okay, how many persons will be there in the class, sir?
How many?
Batch.
Batch members, how many in a batch? How many batch
what is the limitation of batch seats?
See, at this point, 50 are there, right? You see any disturbance? No, right?
No.
Right? You don't have to worry for that part, but I will keep 20 to 30%. Okay? It will be like
okay, fine.
And my syllabus will be day-wise. Every day we are learning, we are making it green. Whatever I made it green, this is not completed in the batch. So I'm making it green, black only, so that my student will learn from the starting everything. Okay?
This is multi-cloud, right, sir?
This is multi-cloud, yes. Because what I observed around 1 year back, some students are going for the AWS interview and interviewer is asking Google Cloud and they are getting rejected. So I told no need to worry. My course will be multi-cloud.
I faced that issue.
Right? This is very common. Right? If you will say I know Azure, he will ask the Google Cloud. Right? If you will say I know Azure, he will ask the AWS. So I created a course, AWS as well as Google Cloud. Both we will teach so that rejection will be very less. If you will ask Azure, you can straightforward say I'm not a .NET person. I don't know Azure. Straightforward, right? My application is based on Python, Java, .NET, Go language. That's why we are using AWS. And you can say very confidently, I know AWS, I know Google Cloud. I can work very easily in Azure as well. Correct?
Yeah, okay. And sorry to ask this question, sir. After this course, will be eligible to write what kind of certification? For example, we learn here cloud, we learn Kubernetes, we learn Python, we learn.
Yep. I'm giving this answer. Okay. Where is that? I think you have to see my day 1 class. Okay. You guys have not seen my day 1 class. I will give the recording. Okay. No worries. After learning with me, you are very easily, you can write the Cloud Dictionary as well as the Cloud Solution Architect exam of AWS.
Okay, fine.
Okay? Yep. Because see, this certification requires 6 months of experience. After
Yes.
learning with me 2 months, you are eligible to write the exam of the 1 year experience as well. Okay. And I'm covering every concept of Cloud Dictionary, most of the concept from the solution architect, some course, some level of learning with the help of specialist and professional as well. It's not a one certificate you can write, means as per your experience will get increased, you can write
Yes.
multiple certificates as a time being. You can see the example, some students already cleared the CKD as well.
Ah,
Right?
yes. So that's why I asked. Why? Because I was learning
Because
for
see,
cloud. So I was thinking.
yeah, they are learning, they learn the Kubernetes, they'll read some books. I will give all these books and all these things. If you will see my syllabus, okay, stop this. I'm going into the batch 28, which is completed already. Okay. In this, some applications which we have developed already put it into, some classroom videos already put it into, dummy or actual resume, which you have to just change your name to keep the points from here and write it in your resume. Your resume will be ready. Ebooks for the experienced person. Lot of ebooks I am providing to you related to AWS auto scaling, AWS basics, short notes, lot of different Google Cloud, cheat sheets, ITIL. If you have a 10 years of experience, you don't know anything, read this ITIL short notes. You will able to go for the 10-year experience also. Okay. Python book, Linux learning, shell scripting, Terraform notes. Some are handwritten notes as well. If you will see open here, it will be very simple handwritten because some students need it into the handwritten keywords, right? So some handwritten notes are also I'm providing it. Okay, it will be like this. And this is for ebooks, plus ebooks, some extra topics. If you will take care, it will be available here. Migration, Splunk. What is this extra topic? If you will see my syllabus, in my syllabus, day 42 or 45. Okay, 45 is a student choice. Extra topic. If you feel that after 45 days, you feel that, sir, I want to learn something extra, you can understand, you can you can tell me that, sir, I want to learn this topic. We will, I will prepare that, or I will bring someone to learn this extra topic as well. Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Plus,
Fine.
plus, it's not the end. Okay. All the modules wise PPT will be available into the drive. How to create the documents, projects, and all these things are there, as well as how the videos will be there. If you will see that videos, okay, every batch recordings are there, batch 28, 29. If you will see the latest batch video 30, okay, if you will come here, why it's not opening, it will open. Yeah, day one means some 1 points are there, which is account creation things, means installation or account creation videos. After that, day 1, 2, 3, 4 is available on YouTube. Day 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the things are into the order, will be available into the drive, lifetime accessible for you. It will be come into your drive automatically. Okay, these are your email addresses. As soon as I will add your email address, it will come to your drive.
A to Z, you prepare everything.
This is my 10-year experience in teaching.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay. Timing is fixed, right?
Timing
8
is
to
fixed. Yes. Timing
Okay.
is fixed. Only one
Sir,
batch.
what? Sir, here, Praveen here. What's
Yep.
the total experience of IT?
Mine 14 years. And from the last 10 years, I'm teaching it. I went into the multiple, what we can say, mentorship program as well. I was giving the corporate training before COVID. I went into almost all the big MNCs.
Can we get your LinkedIn ID, please, sir?
Yes, definitely. Yes, you can message me. LINKEDIN. Okay, why it is not coming?
Incognito mode.
No, it's not incognito one. I will give it. Okay, why it is not?
Okay.
No worries. Yeah, here is that. Oh, sorry. How come?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, we are working right now, so it will take an issue to join the sessions. If we get access with the links and ebooks, everything, how much we should pay for that? Only with
It's not a beneficial. It's not a beneficial. There are already some videos. Everything is available on internet. You don't have to pay anything to me.
Okay.
It's not beneficial. Okay, until unless you will learn the things. Why you have to pay me? Already all the things are available on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
No need to pay to anybody. Okay, if you don't want to come into the live sessions, it will not be useful. Simple. Until unless you will not aware that how much you are correct, then it is not useful for you, right? Agree?
Yeah, yes, sure. But
Right.
the thing is that timing is not.
What is your timing? What timing you are expecting?
Sir, if we have the evening sessions, it will
See,
be
evening, evening is different. Everyone will not come to house at 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. same time, right? After evening, we have to give the time to our family as well. You can't directly come to the office and sit like in front of the laptop. It's not advisable, correct?
Yeah.
And you will not be into the mood of learning in the evening. I'm 100% sure. I was taking the batch in the evening, and everyone is not interested for the learning purpose, right? Evening is for the roaming, family time, eating time, like that, right?
Yeah, that's fine. But
And the morning time is a power play time, okay? Where whatever we will learn it, we will able to keep it for a long time. That is a power hour. And everyone will go to the office, I agree, okay? But we can go office at 9 a.m., 10 a.m. also, so that we can learn in the morning. If you missed it, I'm providing all the recordings also, no?
Yeah, that's what I was asking about the resources.
What are the morning times?
Let me think about this.
Aram se. But see, whatever I created, I feel that is the best option.
Yeah.
Sir, can I know your YouTube channel name, please?
Yep, definitely. See, everything is available on my website. Okay, if you will go to my website, first link is my YouTube channel. Okay, if you will click here, my YouTube channel will come. Okay. Yeah, this is my YouTube channel. Okay, this is my mobile number. You can message me anytime. This is my mobile number. It's open here into the chat. Already some student has messaged. You can just message me. I will able to see that as well.
Yeah, sir, sure. Definitely we will see you.
Yep.
So the timings.
Timing is 8 a.m. only. No other options. Because I feel, or as per my experience, or as per the convenience for the student, 8 a.m. is the best time.
8 a.m. to
9:30. 1.5 hours every day. After 9:30, question answers will come. If you want to stay, you can stay. If you want to leave, you can leave. Or 9:15 also, you can leave it if you want.
So your name on LinkedIn, sir?
Vikas Satnawat, yes, Vikas Satnawat. Here is that LinkedIn profile. Yeah, here is that. I'm just opening. Yeah.
What is the fee amount?
The fees is 25K. I'm giving into the chat. Here is my LinkedIn profile.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
What is the tool that you used for writing that code? You write QPO, then it appeared, right? What is the this tool?
Don't think that you will learn everything in one day, please. Don't keep in mind.
Yeah.
Because see, if you will learn this in one day, if someone will ask the question, you will not able to give the answer.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
The tool is Visual Studio. This is a DevOps tool, simple.
Okay.
All good?
Are you covering the security part as well?
Yep, obviously, security part as well. Which security you want to learn? What you want to learn?
But I don't have much more idea about it, but now in trending is DevSecOps. That's why I'm asking.
See, DevSecOps, first you have to be a DevOps engineer, then DevSecOps you can become it. Okay?
Okay.
Directly, if you will become a security engineer, it will be again just a normal security guard kind of thing, IAM job. Okay. But in my course, if you will see it, yes, we are taking care of the security. Here, I am following all the security related things. Subnet, gateway, AWS security, NSCL, VPC pairing. Here is the security thing.
Okay.
Because security will come into the cloud and we will take care of the security in the cloud itself.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
NSCL is network access control list, right?
Yep, correct. Yes.
Sure, fine.
You're using a transit gateway or no?
Transit gateway. If we have a multi-cloud, then transit gateway. If it's a single cloud, then VPC pairing.
Because you didn't mention, so that's why.
What else?
Sir, one more thing, I have one doubt.
Go ahead, Rajesh. Switch on the camera. Rajesh, switch on the camera. Yep, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Am I visible?
Yeah, you are visible. Go ahead.
Yeah, if we are working from past 2 years in MNCs, like some support roles, so we are able to shift into DevOps.
Obviously, yes. Your all the colleagues, lot of colleagues already did it. Whatever your seniors are switching it, they are coming into the cloud and DevOps profile.
Okay.
You also have to do it. Okay. Yep. All good. Can we wind up the today's session?
Yeah, we can wind up. Sure.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
Thank you,
Guys,
sir.
yeah, recording will be available in my YouTube channel at 8 p.m. IST. Okay. I will give the link into the WhatsApp community. You can join my WhatsApp community. If you are still somewhere who is not in my community, just scan this barcode and join my community, so that what will happen? I will give the recording and you will be into the group.
Sure. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye, guys. Yep.
धन्यवाद सर.
Yep.